Well, good evening, everybody. Hope you're all doing well on this Sunday evening. Finally, the sun came out here. Colder than hell, but yes, the sun did come out. Well, good evening, everybody. Hope you're all doing well on this Sunday evening. Finally, the sun came out here. Hey, Russ, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, the weather's cold, snowy, all of the above. Here comes Joe. Hello, Joe. How's it going?
What's up? What's up, Paul? Just getting back.
Where'd you go?
I got back 15 minutes ago. Me and Johnny went and flew.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna get this stopped. We went out
Okay.
to Manchac Pass and let's see. Get all this ready. Oh, you're tired. Look at you.
Yeah,
Wake up.
which drones did you fly?
Oh, I took the Air 3S and I took the Neo 2. And we got out there and I had a long sleeve shirt on and I had a little vest thing on and looked at Johnny and said, I gotta get my freaking jacket up. It was windy, about 22-mile-an-hour winds. Real good winds coming off of Lake Maurepas right there. You know. Hey Russ, hey Jody, aka Frank, aka Jody, hey, and his other brother Jody. Yeah, so
Jody.
there's so many Jodys, so many Franks, and they never know. So I flew the Neo first, the Neo 2 first because they put up a whole bunch of new little plants, trees up in there. So we had a lot of things of serpentine around. Giggles, that's funny. So so flew that first, and then we were waiting for the trains, right? Because the trains come about 2 o'clock, 2:30. So I checked the trains because the bridge was up, and when the bridge is up, they ain't going nowhere. You just sit there and wait. So he flew a little bit, and then I looked over, and the bridge was coming down. I said, "Bridge is coming." We checked the trains, and both of them left about the same time from different areas and had the same kind of ETAs. And I said, "They got to be close." They were within 5 minutes apart crossing that river, that Manchac
Wow.
Pass. We were able to get up in there. My son calls me, and I'm talking to him on the phone, and Johnny's saying, "Oh, one's coming from the other way." I said, "Okay," and I'm waiting for it because the ones coming behind us from New Orleans, they've got a couple of tracks down the road they got to blow at. So I'm waiting, and I said when he said that because I was doing a little orbit, came back, did a little deal, a little selfie shot, like off the bridge, of the bridge, like a drone from the bridge. And then I heard the first whistle, and I know I got about a minute and a half. So I flipped it around real quick and started zooming in like I was going back towards that area, and you could see the train coming. And then I waited for the train to come. Then I just followed it around. And the best part about it, Johnny, I can't wait to see the video because I couldn't see Johnny. He was above me. I was about 40 feet, about 45 feet. And I was within 20 feet of the train, 20, 30 feet of the train, running on the side. He was above me looking at it. So he ought to have a good view of my drone.
Hello, Ed. Hey,
Good
Mark. How you
afternoon, good
doing?
afternoon. Good
Hey, Ed.
afternoon, Paul,
Brenda,
Joe, Mark, everybody in the chat.
and Brenda just came in. Hey, Brenda.
Hey, Brenda.
Gunshots, TJ, Brenda.
So that was our day. We flew a couple of trains. We flew Manchac Pass.
Nice.
Now you have to edit it, right?
Oh yeah, that's easy. And this is the hard one because you got to plug it in and you get it from here. But
Oh yeah, you
Manchac,
can't. It doesn't have a card. You can just.
no, but Manchac Pass when the trains are going by is one of the best places in the world. It's just over water. They're going through a bridge, and then the bridge is going up afterwards. We were able to come around and follow it, going up a little bit. Didn't have time to do a hyperlapse of it. I was going to do that, but didn't have time to do it. And I got that all on one battery. One battery, all the footage, even the two trains passing.
Nice.
That's odd. That was really odd.
TJ, you gonna join us?
He's coming. He's probably just getting home. I think he worked this morning. He did. I tried the joke I told y'all about the chicken crossing the road and to the freaking idiot's house.
Yeah.
I tried that on Johnny. I said, "Why did chicken cross the road?" He said, "I'm no freaking idiot. I'm not doing it." He said, "I heard you tell it yesterday." He said, "I'm no freaking idiot. I'm not applying. I'm not doing it."
He keeps tabs of you.
Yeah, he's cool. Red beans and rice. Well, when I got back, the pot was finished. I opened it up, stirred it up real good. The beans are still a little hard for what I want. They're good. I can eat them right now. I said, let me put them back on 20 more minutes in there in the pressure cooker, let it cook again, then let it just steep for about 30 minutes. And I mean, I got so much ham in there from that ham bone. When I stir it, all you see is the ham. You don't even see the beans. That's how much ham I got in that thing. Boy, and oh my God, I ate a couple of those beans and a piece of that ham. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that in a little while.
80.
I had a nice piece of sirloin with chips.
That'd be good too.
Nice.
Now Johnny said his son-in-law was making chili. I said, oh shit, I almost went over there. And I was welcome if I wanted to go. That house, that's like better than a restaurant, the amount of food they cook over there. I told Johnny they got an open lot next door to him. I want to buy the lot and build me a house right there, so I live next door to him. So shoot, I know I'll eat good. And Lance, if you're still here somewhere, freaking Johnny brought his motion controller to see if it was going to work better than mine. Mine worked again, so we don't know what's going on with this. I have no idea. All I know is it worked,
You were flying the Neo 2 with the goggles, Joe?
Yeah. Did it with the goggles and the Motion 3.
Cool.
That's what Paul needs. Paul needs a Neo 2 with a motion control and fly with the goggles.
No. I'd be stumbling around there sick.
I actually stood up this time because I didn't want to sit in the chair where it was. I just leaned against the pole and flew it, around. He said, "You want to use my chair?" I said, "No, I'm good. Lean against the pole. As long as I can lean against something. I can't stand. We do it. I can lean against something. I'm fine. And I probably could stand if I tried. I just no use. This is the hard part. You got to all the freaking wires to get it on air data. You got to sync it to the goggle, sync it to the phone. Then that syncs and it'll go to air data. Then to get the Air 3S over, you got to sync it to the air data. We'll pick it up on Air 3S, but you got but on the it won't transfer it on the RC2. You got to put the cord on there and transfer the file over, and then upload it. Whereas my other one, the RC Pro, syncs everything. Everything I fly with that thing automatically syncs it over.
Good evening, Dre.
Hey, what's up? Hang on,
Oh, that's
JD
a-
just came in too. He snuck
Oh,
in.
that's a nice case.
Which one?
Dre just put on the check there.
Yeah, that's the big one, big boy.
Yeah, DJI M350. Holy smokes, that's big.
Shit, who I had it? Who gonna carry it?
Wow. It's like a suitcase.
Yep, I can't carry it. I'm not carrying it. Too big for me, Dre. You got that right there. Yes, right there. Need a new folder. The date 11th.
Yeah, the 11th all day.
Yeah. That's how I file my stuff. I put the date and then I do it. And I've got a 2026 folder that everything goes in. So I know if it's in 2026, I find it. If it's football, it'll be 2026 Mandeville football, and all the games are in that folder. That's how I do it. And I've been doing that for years. And guess what? 90% of the time I can find it fast.
Nice.
90%. The other 10%, I got to do a search. Okay, what am I gonna call this? Ducking and dodging. There you go.
How was your afternoon, Paul?
Well, I got a couple of ships done, but now I'm having trouble with this TV that's in my office. The cable, it seems to be screwed up.
It's not good.
How you spell Maurepas? Got to look it up. Freaking Indian name.
Good afternoon, Dr. Fly.
I was right.
Al,
I was right. Maurepas. Maurepas. Indian name. A long ass name for this video. Yeah, it was ducking and dodging around all the different obstacles, so that's what I'm gonna call it. Ducking and dodging at Lake Maurepas Sunset Point. One shot. VO2. Long freaking name. Huh? That worked.
no, the name's longer than the video.
No, the video is gonna be about 3 minutes. I even dodged me and Johnny once accidentally. Get this one on here, then I can get the SD card from the other one. Oh God, darn, that red beans and rice smelling good. I just got a whiff of it come across here. Oh,
Your neighbors will be knocking on the door. Joe, give me
Well,
some of that.
you know how beans, a pound of beans, what it does, how much you can make. I got 2 pounds of beans in there. 11 cups of water, half a cup of hot sauce in there, give it another little bit of flavor. Then I've got, and the hot sauce, the heat's gone. It's just gonna give it flavor. And then I got all that ham in there. It's sucking up all the hot sauce and stuff to kill the flavor and giving out a little bit of water, you know? But it's a full pressure cooker, completely full.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Wait.
take that thing and I'm gonna I'm gonna cool it down and I'm gonna divide it out in about four containers, like quart containers, and freeze them. That way I got it, just reach up there and grab when I want it.
You cook your rice.
The rice is cooking now. I got the rice going now. So about 7 o'clock tonight, I'll be eating me some red beans and rice. 6:30 maybe.
You
Go ahead.
use a rice cooker, or do you
Yeah,
just
I use a rice cooker. I stopped. I used to do it. My mom would say, put it in the pot, bring it to a little simmer, make sure the water is one knuckle
the
above the rice, and you're perfect every time like this. I did it that way all the time, you know. But it's easy, but sometimes I'll be doing something and I'll go back in there and forget and it start to burn. So I said, you know what? I bought a rice cooker for like $22. Shoot, I don't have to worry about it. If I forget about it, it sits there warm for an hour, you know.
Yeah, I
I just-
always find with the rice cooker that it tends to stick together too much.
Well, if you wash it 2 or 3 times real good, and then leave it, make sure you got clear water coming off of it, that thing will never stick.
You got to
Depends
get
on the
all
rice too.
you got to get all the starch off it, right?
Yeah, it depends on the rice too. And if you go in there right after that thing comes apart and you stir it, that it separates it good. And then you put that, I've got a little container you could cook rice in a microwave technically in, but I take that container because it's got a little vented slot, and I put all that hot rice in there. And if I'm not gonna use it today, I'll put it all in there and stick it in the refrigerator. And then tomorrow I just stir it up again, and that's good for fried rice. 'Cause
Yeah.
it works better. It works better the day after.
Yeah, and I usually cook basmati rice. I guess you're doing long grain.
Yeah. My son, all he eats is jasmine rice. You know,
Uh-huh.
all he does is jasmine rice.
Well, that's still long grain, just with
Yeah.
egg flavoring.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't want that flavor in my red beans. I just wear rice. Let the red beans do its own thing. If I want to put anything on the rice, I'll do it that way.
I mean, basmati's a plain
Here
rice.
comes Dominic.
It's only when you go to something like a pilau that you're adding spices to it.
Right.
Good afternoon.
Good
Good afternoon, sir. Good morning to you, sir.
and good evening
Hey, Dominic,
Yes. How is everybody?
Good. How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad for a Monday, right?
Yeah, not bad for a Monday, yeah. Well, it's sunny. We've still got a little bushfire haze other than that.
There you go.
Hmm.
we've had rain most of the day. It cut out for a couple of hours just after dinner, and then it started up again.
Hmm.
And it's
Else
gonna,
came in. Al Diaz came in. Hey, Al, what's up?
Well, hello to everybody in the chat.
I say it's going to rain most of tomorrow as well.
Mm-hmm.
Why the hell is doing this? Well, this is crazy.
Eh,
It's showing me the DJI RC2, right?
Yeah.
So when I click on it, it's got internal storage, SD card.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I only got one of each. So what the freak?
Have you got it to do JPEG and RAW?
No. This is just looking for the flight files.
Huh.
I don't know why it's picking it up twice.
Mm.
I'll tell you the other thing, when you get it up to the flight record, you got to go through about 6 steps to get to it. You copy it and you paste it. Do not close anything until you paste it. Because if you unplug it or turn it off, I mean, if you just X out, you leave it on, everything's plugged in, everything's on, and you X it out, it won't paste. You gotta leave it completely open. It takes a second to paste it, it's done that fast. But it gets you mad when you go to paste it and there's nothing to paste, you gotta go back and reopen everything.
Mhm.
That's as fast as that went. Now I got the little micro SD card. Micro. The hell's the slide? Can't find the slide. There it is. I know what it is, the wire in my way. Heard Buffalo won today in a thriller over Jacksonville.
Yeah, it was a nail biter.
Yeah, Philadelphia's
Yeah.
playing San Francisco right now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not even paying attention to them.
No,
They're
I
just
watched
starting
it.
they're just starting the second quarter.
Yeah, I
Any
watched the
scores?
Packers. I watched the Packers v Bears game yesterday and very disappointed. That's what I call a choke. How do you get 21-6 up and then lose the game?
Well,
What a-
on the Packers team, one of the
Yeah.
receivers is Will Shepard, come from Mandeville.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But yeah, they went to sleep. 2 minutes left and they're 3 points in front and they just couldn't park the bus, I'll tell you. That was
I
heart-wrenching.
like that. Couldn't park the bus, huh?
Yeah, it's a soccer term.
Yeah, I like that. I gotta remember that.
They had no idea on defense.
I'm gonna
Absolutely
remember that I'm gonna remember that Mandeville's struggling in the game. I'm gonna say, dude, park the bus.
Yeah. I don't know how you would do it in gridiron or US football.
Hey,
I would not know.
that'd be good enough. Park the bus, turn the engine off. Shit, y'all win the game,
Yeah,
I could get it in there.
go full on defense.
Yeah.
Just 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes left. Forget about scoring. Just stop them from scoring. Stop them from driving.
What game was that?
Which one? I'm talking Packers v Bears.
Yeah, but there was another game. Who was it? It was a Mandeville game, a Mandeville basketball game. Me and the referee were talking about it. They were in the bonus. They were up. They were up by 3 points. All they got to do is get the ball in and get fouled. I mean, they were up by 1 point. All they got to do is get the ball in and get fouled. There's only 8 seconds left in the game, right? And he looked over at me and says, "Is there?" It was 12 seconds left. He says, "Is theirs to lose?" I said, "Yeah, they just need to get the ball in, let them foul them again, or drive to the basket with them, get a foul, get at the line, hit a couple of them, and you go up. You go up by 4 or 5. It was gonna get a comfortable lead if they got another free throw. It was like 4 points. What they do? They throw it in and try to throw it to the guy running underneath the goal.
Yeah.
And there's no reason to do that. And it got picked. The guy ran back and shot a 3 and won the game.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Don't roll the dice at that time of the game, but there's only a couple of seconds left.
Yeah.
You have ultra defensive.
Yeah. It was their game to win. It was their game to lose. That's how I said it.
Yeah.
And they found a way to lose. I mean, you should have heard the parents. Who the hell made that call? Like, what a stupid freaking play.
Yeah, you stand on a centre spot and start doing middle arc lemon tricks.
Yeah. You just don't do that. Yeah.
Well, it was windy out there, a 22-mile-an-hour wind, and it was a cold wind.
Here comes Justin.
Yay. Ding dong.
And here's Justin. What's this? This little Zub.
Here comes TJ.
Yes.
Huh?
Zub. Zub.
Jingles.
Dong. That's funny. That's pretty funny.
Tell him, Dominic.
That's funny.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's funny.
There you go, TJ. I get like you, man. Hey, man.
Oh, there you
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah, I
you
gotta
need
do
some
this one.
now you need some
There you
goggles
go.
on your face. You might be all right.
Did
There you
you
go.
did you work today, TJ, or did you go fly?
No, I worked this morning. I had to go I had to open the store.
Oh. Were you busy in the store?
Sundays are like a hit and miss.
Well, did it
Like
hit or
Monday
miss
will be
today?
slow. And then maybe around lunchtime or so, you can get a few people in the store here and there.
Well, so what are you saying? Was it a hit or a miss today?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both.
Hey Joe, watch this. I watched this earlier. I was laughing my ass off. Guys, does YouTube repair videos be like? Watch.
All right, guys, to replace this sensor, we first have to remove a few components to access it. Let's get right into it. All right, now that those are out of the way, it's time to replace
Holy
it.
shit.
So grab a 12mm
God.
socket and a 3-inch extension. All right, guys.
We thought he was gonna go in there with a hammer or something.
That's funny. Like it just totally like goes from that and then skips to like the engine already coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we just gotta remove a few things and the whole
Remember,
top half of the car.
Forgot to mention the engine.
Yeah. Gotta move the engine.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
That
All right, now we're
would have been the only thing made it funny if the engine be gone.
Well, the engine was pretty much gone.
Yeah.
You can see the damn transmission down on the bottom.
Hey, he took everything you could off the top.
And now we're gonna replace that sensor.
Hmm. That sensor gonna stay broke, right?
I ain't sure as it ain't doing that. But that's how some, I'm not even joking, but that's how some
Yeah.
instructional videos on YouTube are like.
Yeah.
Like they're talking to you as if you already know what you're doing, and it's like, no,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be a how-to video. You're supposed to be teaching me, not fucking talking to me like we both know what the hell we're doing here.
Who's the teacher here?
Did it in the way you want. Okay, let's see this. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to look at it. Oh man. Happy 15th birthday.
Go Niners! Go Niners!
Well, that girl still got her, the one that was after me in the beginning of the year, she still got her ring on from the guy she hooked. She missed her chance.
Mm.
What's up, pal? Brenda?
She wouldn't have been so pushy in the beginning of the year. I might have pushed back a little.
Al would like the team from San Francisco.
What you mean she's no longer engaged to the guy she got engaged to?
No, she's engaged. She still got the ring on her finger.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is she wouldn't have pushed. Now I wouldn't have given her a ring. I'll get that much. If she wouldn't have pushed that much, we might have gone out a couple of times and see where it went, you know.
The fuck y'all talking about?
That mom that mom at the beginning of the season. I'm looking at a picture of her with her son. She still got the ring on her finger. I said she missed her chance. Look at me now, you know. Look
Johnson-
at me now. You
I'm
missed
sure
your
she's
chance.
stressing on it, Jeff.
Look at me now.
Yeah, I'm sure she's at home stressing on it right now.
Yeah. All I know is when she sees me, she comes up and talks to me and scratches me on the arm and on the back. And
Justin was all confused.
hey, what's that song? Look at me now, you know.
Oh shit.
What the hell I'm doing right now? I'm trying to think of what I'm doing. See, I done lost my train. Oh, I know what I'm doing. It was about her son's birthday. I'm gonna put that birthday video up on everybody. He's a cool guy. He's 15 years old, and he's going into high school next year. And he's always on the sidelines next to me, talking to me the whole game.
Does he call you Papa?
Thank God, no. Thank God, no.
Well, if he's calling her Papa, that means Joe slept with a Spanish girl. Yeah, Papa.
Papa.
Um,
That's the one I showed my pocket peanut to. I mean, my pocket pickle to.
You got a peanut now too? Jeez.
Yeah, I got a peanut in that squirrel's mouth. Remember?
oh shit.
Hey, look at my paw.
How's
Go,
Doug
George.
doing tonight, Justin?
Same thing he was doing this morning, just chilling and side eyeing me over there.
Now, can you tell? Is he watching you or no?
Yeah, he'll be sitting there staring at me.
Yeah, you know he's side-eyeing. Their eyes are on the sides of their head.
Yeah, their eyes are off
They're
over here.
always side-eyeing.
Fucking
The whole point.
right.
Talking shit. He always looking like he's just judging you. That's what he looks like all the time, like he's just sitting there judging you.
Well, but imagine on him. I don't know. I've never owned one or seen one physically, but I would imagine their eyes move separately, right?
I don't think so. Not with the bearded dragons. I think they move,
What do-
and I don't think it's like the ones you've seen. I know which ones you're talking about.
What do you mean separately?
I think he's talking about the
Like
ones.
they can look different directions and like that.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, they have their own eyesight. Yeah, both eyes work different.
And
They
they
do
have
look
the
different.
tongues that like stick like that
Laws.
go like that their tongues that stick out
Yeah,
like
yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're not like a gecko that has like a fucking 10-inch
No, it's
tongue,
just
no.
small tongue. Yeah, it just comes out of their mouth though.
Yeah.
Like,
It's no different than a human sticking their tongue out. He doesn't have like a really, really long tongue
yeah.
where he can
It's not-
snatch a
Yeah.
fly from 5 feet away. No.
Yeah. So TJ, you be sitting there and be on your show, and you go to eat a chip, and you go.
Yeah, probably like what the fuck, you bastard.
That's how
Take the
TJ
chip
eats
off.
chips. That's how TJ eats chips. He goes, no, no. No, you use your tongue. You go, no.
No, don't do that. Please don't do that. That's enough.
But aren't there olfactory sensors on their tongue still,
Yeah, that's my record.
Oh yeah, I mean,
like a snake?
What?
They
yeah,
smell
because
they
that's how
smell
they.
their tongue.
Well, and that's how they taste and get to know their environment too.
Oh, I found out when my son's coming back.
When?
He'll be back March. I think it said March 12th.
Oh.
The deployment's over.
Oh, they're
He'll be
gonna
back
have-
March.
They're gonna have Cuba and Colombia all wrapped up by then.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping.
Nice, good to know.
Because Justin, my son Justin's pissed off because he had to, since it was so slow this last month, he had to use money out of the money he's been saving. So he's messed up his savings. And
Is he ever gonna
And-
go back to being a cop or what?
well, I got a feeling he's getting ready to come back home around the middle of March too.
'Cause I'd be pissed if I moved all the way. I'm telling you, dude, he needs to come to Florida. Granted, he don't have family here, but they are hiring law enforcement left and right down here.
Yeah, you ought to send at least the papers on and find out about it.
I'm telling you, dude, the
You know,
fucking
he might get a
sheriff down
bonus
here-
to sign on.
the sheriff down here will pay him $3,500 a month to go to the academy to get recertified down here. You get paid a normal paycheck, $3,500 a month.
Yeah. So chances are he's even checking with that guy that runs a tugboat that they need security on a tugboat. And he told him, he said he could pay him, I think it's 1,000 a week to be able to security on a tugboat.
I'll be
And
back.
they
I'm gonna go
two-
catch that ship.
You
Yeah,
do.
2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. So he's even gonna call him
And
and
the
find
sh-
out if he can get the job there and come back.
And the sheriff's department down here, our sheriff's department is the highest decorated police department in the country for most certifications with the federal government. They have a lot of
Yep.
task force, different task force that they run.
Well, what's happened to the job he's doing now? Has he had
Well,
enough?
what they're doing is it's slow right now because it's wintertime and they're not doing as much of the insulation. They are doing insulation. It seems like it doesn't make sense. They ought to be doing more now.
Yeah,
They're,
I
get,
would
they're
have
getting
thought-
more of it during the summertime for some reason.
But
You know?
well, the thing I could see why he would want to come back because he didn't go down there for that. He went down there because he was pretty much told he was going to get a position at a police
What?
department, and obviously that never went through.
Well, you see, Nick also told him, I'm gonna be gone for about 8 months, and you'll be here for over a year. Figure a way to get your own place when I come back. So now it's in his mind that Nick's gonna just throw him out. Nick's not just gonna throw him out. You know, if he looks like he's making progress and he's trying to do something, Nick's gonna deal with it another 3 or 4
So
months.
is he going to come
Yeah.
back and stay with you for a little bit, or what?
No, he's a guy Tom he knows here from the fire department owns a duplex and the other half is empty. And he told Justin, come back and he said, I'll give it to you for free to use. You know, he said, no, I'll
Yeah,
pay
I
you
don't-
rent. He said, I'm not gonna. He said, I don't want rent from you. It just sits there. I don't rent it to anybody. I don't like anybody to rent it because I don't want to take care of it. If somebody tears it up, he said, I know you. Just take care of it. You know. So he can come back and live there for 6 months, get himself straight here with Mandeville Police Department or whatever, and
Or
then
he
get him a place.
Or he needs to go file a fucking application with ICE, dude. Telling you.
He doesn't like ICE. He won't deal with it. He talked
Why?
about Border Patrol though.
Same fucking thing, dude.
Yeah. I don't know.
Pretty much the same fucking thing.
I agree.
Was
do
he
agree.
just like nervous about doing ICE because all the shit going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. I'd be out there. I don't give a shit.
Good evening, Logan.
Why these things didn't sync? Sync here. To play for the Air3F.
Justin would be like, "Get the fuck out of my way."
Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way!
Yeah, you don't want me as a cop, dude, because I can't just de-escalate shit. I'll be on the other side of the protesters. Bring it, motherfucker! I wouldn't be able to de-escalate it. I'd do the opposite.
Yeah.
Good
I'd be standing in front. I'd have been standing in front of her car. Fucking run me over, bitch. Yeah, Florida Wildlife Services.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need help. Like I said, they're hiring cops left and right down here. Plus, not only that, he would get that $5,000 bonus on top of that.
Yeah, I know. You don't listen.
He doesn't want to be a cop in
Where
Florida.
it's at.
They're all like this in Florida. They don't want.
Oh, fuck. No, see, you want to be a cop and actually and be able to do your job without a bunch of bureaucracy. Florida's the place to come to be a cop. Because we actually support our law enforcement down here and they
Yeah.
actually don't get hemmed in on their job. They're allowed to enforce the law like they're supposed to. And they are held accountable when they don't do it. People down here get more pissed off when cops don't do their fucking job than when they do their job. Like if they're not doing it the right way, they get really pissed off down here.
Well, that's good.
I said, don't fuck up on Grady's watch, man, because that motherfucker put you all over the news. He
Yeah,
don't give a shit.
Grady's cool.
He don't care if you're one of his deputies or not, dude. He'll fucking store your ass in jail quick as anybody else.
Yeah.
That one, as a matter of fact, couple months ago, there was a situation here where somebody was dead in their house and the deputy didn't do her due diligence as good as she should have. Otherwise, she would have figured out that that person was dead in the house. And Grady said, she's not in trouble or anything, but we're taking her off of patrol and she's going to go back through training again. He's like, because she should have, any deputy should have known to do this and this and this. And he explained why. And he pulled her off of field duty and forced her to go back through training again.
Yep. I mean, he just needs to, what he needs to do is he needs to, by June, the Mandeville police chief and the Covington police chief should retire. So, and the Covington police chief's applying the ointment right now.
I have no idea, Al. I'd probably ask Dre about that. He keeps up on all that shit. Dre would be the one to send. I'd send that to him in Facebook and ask him in Messenger. Ask him what he thinks.
USC
Yeah.
government withdraws its decision to release. It's true.
Is this legit?
Man, I hope it is.
It might just be a discussion to withdraw their decision, but that don't mean. But they may have not, because I think that has to go back through Congress, right? I think.
Well, this is a news channel. Looks like.
I don't know. I would say ask Dre. Because Dre's really like into that, keeps up on all that stuff. He would definitely know.
I don't know. The woman's going. Sound like one of those. I'm coming in,
there's
but
Dre
your
right
account. You know,
There's
she's
Mr.
in there.
Dre coming
Who's coming in, Dre?
Yeah.
Kick him out. Kick him out.
Hey.
Why y'all suited up
What's up, Junior?
Sunday?
What's up, Jerry?
What's up?
What's up, Mr. Dre?
Look like
Good
he,
afternoon.
I don't know if he just came from church or he just filed a lawsuit against somebody.
Look like a lawyer. Look like an attorney right now.
You guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
Yeah,
can hear you, sir.
no, I can't hear you.
yeah, we can hear you.
Too late.
It's not too late. We could kick you out.
So what's going on?
You saw what Al put in there, right? He wanted to know. I said, I don't know. You'd have to ask Dre about that. He put some link in there about a news story. I've never seen that news agency, so I don't know if that's real or not, Al.
She's talking.
Can you
She's
guys
talking
hear
like
me?
she needs your account.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
We hear you.
Yeah, she
Somebody
was talking
shake their-
like you have
somebody-
called her to check on your account.
Somebody shake their head at Dre and say, yes, we can hear him. Oh, you do it when he asks, God damn it, not 10 minutes later.
Yeah,
You told me to shake my head.
you did.
That's all.
Master Jen. Self input, Michael.
Dre, you all good?
What do you expect is new like this? You know,
There we go. I don't know
Can
why
you hear
it's
us
not-
now?
you can't hear us.
Yeah, we
Oh.
can hear him, but he can't hear us.
Mr. Drake, can you hear? Shh, Mr. Drake, can you hear me? Mr. Drake, can you hear me?
Somebody put it in the chat.
I don't think it can hear you.
No.
Somebody put it.
We can hear you.
I put in the chat that we can hear him. He's probably trying to figure out that new board that he's got. Can you hear us now, Dre?
No.
How about now? Can you hear us now? Now, how about now? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear us now? Now, how about
Can you hear us now?
now?
Can you hear us now? Can you hear us now? Can you hear us now?
Now, how about now?
Oh, you can't hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah, we could hear
Okay,
you the
thank
whole time.
Ed. Wasn't sure.
Can you hear us though?
But yeah, I saw that too, Al. Someone posted that up in one of the Facebook groups. It didn't give a lot of information, but like Justin was hinting at, I don't see how they're going to reverse it unless it has to go back through Congress to single out section 1709.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I can
that's
hear
what
you
I
guys
said.
fine.
Good.
Wait, hold on. Can you hear us right this second? No, he's listening to a delay of YouTube.
Yeah.
Isolating? What are the only one doing?
Yeah, he can't hear us like
I
right.
can't hear you, Justin.
You can hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Oh,
shit,
okay.
you're answering like you're having a delay. Damn it.
I told you quit talking about him.
Well, when you were asking us if we could hear you, we were keep
Yeah, I was asking
telling
you guys could hear me because, something happened over here on my end, so I had to do some quick checking.
Yeah, but we kept on telling you, yes, we can hear you, but you were ignoring us.
No, I couldn't hear you then because I had muted the Facebook chat like you're supposed to do, but somehow I wasn't hearing you in the panel.
It'd be a bit of a waste of time muting Facebook.
You mean they meant YouTube.
I mean, yeah, you too. Sorry, Mark.
But no, yeah, I don't say, maybe it's hinting that they want to reverse it, but yeah, I think that
Well,
would have to go back to.
Yeah, I would just chalk it up to the same thing about those few senators at the last second were saying that, oh no, we're not supporting this. I said, you wasn't saying that like the year before when you all was raising your hands.
Yep.
So I mean, it's
Bitch.
easy to, I mean,
Yeah.
everything they're talking about now, we knew a year ago. We knew how this was going to impact
Yeah.
several industries, not just hobbyist flying, but we knew this was going to affect several industries. First responders, farming, infrastructure, all these different industries that use drones on the regular, and everybody's been pretty much using DJI drones.
I mean, you dress nice enough, Dre. You might just be able to walk up in the White House like you own that bitch. Be like, hey, sir, we're gonna need you to reverse that.
Yeah.
You can just walk out there and say.
Yeah, so that's why I say they would have to single out section 1709 of the NDAA Act. They did a year ago, and they have to rerun it through Congress, back through the Senate, and see if they can get something else approved. That's why I tell people, I said, the president can do a executive order like he did for TikTok, but then it's too complicated because it's buried within a larger bill.
Well, and that's just they only gave him the authority to put it off, but it still didn't change anything until they changed it.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I've actually been gifted that as just with a person I met with yesterday before I had to go take my mom to the hospital. I met with them, and that's what they have is an M350, and they let me do little test flights with it. So
Yeah, it was good to hear she was doing better. I didn't say anything because you didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't want to say nothing because
right after I left my meeting yesterday morning, I called because I haven't seen my parents since Christmas, and I said, how you doing, Mom? She sounded real faint on the phone, dude. I knew something was up, and I said, well, we're only about 10, 15 minutes away. So I said, we're coming right now and everything. And she had been laying in the bed and found out she had been laying in the bed for about 2 or 3 days, haven't been drinking nothing, haven't been eating. And she was just weak, couldn't stand on her own or anything. So we ended up calling an ambulance to have her transported.
Why wasn't she eating or drinking? Is it a memory thing or?
Justin couldn't tell you. And I knew I talked to her this Saturday before on the phone. And I was telling her, I said, hey, you and Dad don't need to be out in the rain. They like to go to church. So I said, you know what? Why don't you guys stay home? It's going to be raining last Sunday. And I said, you guys don't need to be out there. All I got was lip service. And then, found out they went. So far as my nephew said, he was at the house at least Wednesday, and he remembers her being up and about. So she might have been in that bed probably since Thursday.
Yeah, you're gonna definitely have to keep an eye on her now.
Yeah, well,
This
is she was in the condition she was when she had COVID, and I knew how that turned out. Man, it wasn't a good picture at all. And and I was worried that maybe she had some kind of a virus internal, whatever that we obviously can't see because she wasn't complaining of any pain at all. No
Right.
pain at all.
Respiratory virus.
She just didn't feel like eating. Didn't, and when she gets in that mode, she doesn't feel like drinking. I said, Mom, you have to drink no matter what.
Yeah, that's scary.
You got to
dude.
keep fluid. I said, I understand about the eating part, but if you know, and like I say, as soon as they got the IVs in her at the hospital and everything, then she perked up, and then she felt like she was hungry. So it's a combination thing. When you don't keep fluids in your body, your appetite suppresses and area dehydrated. That's what it was. She was dehydrated more than anything else.
Well, see, when you told me that, I was thinking, I'm wondering if she's having like memory issues where she's just forgetting to eat or drink.
Well, Justin,
You know, and that's what's
you never
scary.
know, you know, because we on that side of the family, her parents had a little bit of what do you call it?
Dementia?
Yeah, dementia,
Yeah.
Alzheimer type thing. She had an older brother, same thing. He used to be one of the ushers for the Spurs games at their arena. And you know, till they had to force him to stop because he would be like, I'm going to the game to work. And this is San Antonio, and he'd be on his way to Austin. You know?
Right.
I don't mean to laugh, but you know.
Yeah, but I mean that's the kind of stuff you got to look out for. You know, they forget where they're going and stuff like that, and get disoriented real quickly and everything. So I try to limit their driving. That's why I pick them up anytime they want to come to my house. I said, no, we'll come see you, or I'll come pick you up. I don't like them driving at all. With my dad's, we already stopped him driving a couple of years ago, but I know my mom went and took her test, and my nephew finally told me yesterday when I was talking with him. He says, yeah, when I took her down to take her driver's test, she actually failed the first, the eyesight. And she looked over at him and said, if your uncle was here, he said, let's go, you're done.
Right.
And stuff. He kind of told the folks that, let her try again, and she passed it the next time. So she's able to get her license again. I'm like, dang,
Did
But-
your dad not notice like she wasn't eating, or he just didn't say anything to anybody?
That's the part that gets on my nerves. He observed that, she wasn't being herself, not eating, not drinking. And I'm saying, how come I didn't get a phone call? Because he already, told me, I said, I'll offer to call the ambulance for her, do this, do that. And she kept saying no. I said, Dad, it's not about you asking her. Sometimes you just got to do it.
You gotta force her to go.
That's right. You got to do it. And I was chewing them both out yesterday when I was there. So we ended up spending about 5 hours down in emergency, 6 hours yesterday down there. And then they finally gave her some medication because her blood pressure was real high also. And the doctor asked the doctor, I said, what's up with that? And she's supposed to have been taking blood pressure medicine. She hadn't taken it over a year.
Oh wow.
So I mean, it's like I said, it's
Ain't good.
always a combination thing. When you stop doing one thing and then you don't do something else, it just compounds what's going on with your body and mental acuity and everything else. So
I hope she feeling better and everything.
yeah, like I say, she's 89, Dad's 94, so it's just it's getting to the point where I like to say, Justin, I hope they just make it through another year so I can just retire. Just say I can be over the house daily or at least every other day to check on them.
Right.
Right now I try to get over there every week if possible and stuff.
Yep.
And that's about it. But yeah, I'm just hoping they can hang on for another year so that way I can retire. I could check on them every other day or whatever and go from there and stuff. So that's the big. So my nephew went back over there this morning to check on her and stuff. And I called the house. We headed off to church this morning and, said she was doing good. She sounded real good on the phone. But I mean, when I called her yesterday, man, it's like I can hardly hear her voice over the phone. It was just her voice was so weak.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at that age, man, it's even rougher
Yeah.
on your body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Dre, do y'all go to church every Sunday?
Pretty much. Pretty much. My wife, she works in the children's ministry, so if she's usually 2 to 3 times a month, she's in the children's area doing the Sunday schools and children's church and stuff. And then when she's
Oh, that's
not, then
cool.
we're able to sit inside the service.
Oh, there you go.
So
Man, that's someplace I need to get my ass back in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, it's
But it's kind of hard though. Well, I know there's like they have morning services and evening services, but man, you know, like when I get home from work, man, I just want to just chill and just let everything go and just kind of zone out for a while.
DJ, if
Yeah.
you walked in a church, all the statues would start walking away.
They probably would. They probably would.
That's when you hear the
yeah,
pastor, the devil is among us.
yeah.
As
We
DJ
had the
walks in the
movie.
door.
We had the movie Damien, huh?
I'm sorry, DJ. I'm sorry. I
No,
shouldn't
no,
say
that's
that.
all right. That's
That
pretty
was
good.
kind of
That's pretty
cruel.
good.
I'm sorry.
The statues would walk away.
Hey, TJ,
Getting
lean
back,
forward a
getting
little
back
bit.
to
Lean
Al's
forward a
question
little
about
bit.
that M350.
Lean forward a little bit. Come on, come on.
That girl.
In the name of Jesus.
But check this out. This girl bought this M350 setup, H20T camera. She also has the L2 camera, the LiDAR camera, and she's probably never flown it more than twice. And she's had it for over a year. And she's struggling to get work. So she reached out to me last week and pretty much said, I've been watching your channel for over a year now, and I want to partner up with you. So basically, I'm being like a mentor to her to help her get some experience because she has a job that's supposed to be coming up at LAX if they go through with this. And I tell her that would even be tough for me because flying at an airport is a lot of hoops and hurdles you got to go through.
Yeah.
No matter how experienced you are, or anything else, we just need to work this out and see what we can do. But that's what
Hopefully
she's trying to do is, maybe through me, she'll gain some more experience, build her portfolio up because she's ready to be on the road. She said, I'll drive anywhere, any place to get work.
What about like maybe looking at the company Daryl works with?
Well, that's what I told her. I said, you can check what I think it's called, Trim Deck that he works for, something like that.
I can't remember the name of his company.
Yeah,
but I
it's
know
something like that. Yeah.
He was saying they were always hiring.
Right. And that's why I told her. And I know there's another guy called Kyle New, N-E-W. He's usually on LinkedIn. And I'm going to try to hook her up with him because he's looking for pilots to do, infrastructure line work and stuff. So like I said, she's ready to travel because she says she's done it, traveled before, doing a lot of driving and stuff. So in other words, she has nothing to tie her down. Her husband, a long-term boyfriend, died a couple of years ago.
Wow.
So she says, I don't have nothing to tie me down. Oh, stuff like that. I'm ready to travel if I need to travel. So like I said, I'm just acting as a mentor, as a go-between for her at this point. And I say, if I get some job assignments, I'll probably, bring her out to wherever I got to go and just coach her along and go from there.
Just make sure she doesn't watch your first live show. She won't learn a fucking thing.
Al, she has the DJI RTK2 set up, so she can do RTK work. Like I say, she's got the H20T, she's got the L2
Damn, she
payloads to
spent a
go on
lot
that
of money. Jesus.
Dude, she's got about $50,000 worth of gear wrapped up.
You said she's single? How old is she? Huh?
It looked like, I didn't ask her age, but she looked like she's in her maybe mid 40s.
There you go.
And stuff.
How did she get it? Well, how did she get into that? And how did she?
Well, she's been, like I said, she's been
had to
looking at it for a couple of years. And then, like I say, when she was driving cross country, she stopped in a shop in somewhere in Texas. I think she said Pasadena, Texas. And she bought the whole kit.
Well, was she like? What was she doing for work that she could afford to buy all that before?
Well, I think she was actually long haul driving on a rig.
Driving?
Yeah. And stuff. And she said, I want to change it, do something different, and
I would definitely get her in touch with Daryl directly.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Get a hold of Daryl. And
then she wouldn't have to buy any of her own shit. They'd provide everything, work trucks.
Yeah, that's true too. But it's nice. I mean, when you first start out, it's nice to have your own gear just in case you get other jobs. I mean, like I say, working for one company may not always give you all the work that you need.
No, but I
Exactly.
think that would give her some experience to where
Oh
then
yeah,
she would learn how to maybe get out on her own later on a little bit better.
right.
She would be because then she would understand how that company gets clients,
Mm-hmm.
what
Yep.
type of work she's actually looking for. I think that would help her out. She did that for like a couple of years
Yeah.
and then tried to branch out on her own.
Mm-hmm. So like I said, I'm a induce her to some of the people I deal with, and like I say, just try to get her feet wet, because she says she has not been able to pick up a paid job since she bought this equipment.
Does she fly drones too, or does she just have a bunch of camera equipment?
DJ.
Joe,
TJ.
Joe,
DJ.
I'm
Smack him.
gonna let you handle that.
Move
Joe.
close
No,
to
I'm
the
not.
camera.
I'm not.
He
I'm not
literally
kicking him.
just
Not this
he
time.
just said she bought 50 grand in drone equipment.
Move,
TJ's
TJ, move
tired. He
close
ain't
to the
listening.
camera. Move close to the camera.
Yeah, no, TJ. Listen between bites.
M350.
Dre,
no.
I'm just glad that when they asked about the money, he didn't say that was from her boyfriend's life insurance.
An M350.
Nah, TJ, she just went and bought a sleeve of disposable cameras over at Walgreens. Just
Yeah.
stick them on a long painter's pole and do some magic.
That's funny.
It's okay, TJ.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
so-
good.
That's pretty good.
And like I told her, I
That's
mean,
pretty
to
good.
me, this
That's
is
pretty
some of the
funny.
stuff I've been
That's pretty
looking forward
good.
to do, is to bring another pilot on with me as a partner. So when I go out and I want to do vlogs or whatever, I have somebody else there who can do the flying while I'm talking. And
I
all
don't know who
kinds
that
of
is. I
stuff.
can't see him.
That's Birdman,
David.
and stuff. So it's good. And like I said, I'm like Al. Al has a couple of pilots under him that do some jobs that he no longer wants to travel to do, and he farms the jobs out. So that's where I'm kind of looking at. And I was definitely headed that direction for all this legislation stuff. Started, getting to the extreme level that it's gotten to, because I truly want to open up a DGI store, brick and mortar, and stuff. I think where I'm at is an ideal location, because mostly anybody out where I live at, Joe, you know where I'm at and stuff, everybody would have to either go down to San Diego or out into LA for any parts, or they want to purchase something else, they have to make that drive. So I could take care of majority of the, people out here, especially the first responders, search and rescue. You have a built-in clientele just by being this in this area.
I mean, you would think that DJI would have opened more stores in the US. Like you would have thought at least one in each major city.
Yeah,
Like
you would.
that because
Like I say, I'm
promote their
surprised at
shit.
the amount of places in Florida. You got drone nerds in Florida. You got
well, I'm saying official DJI stores like
that's
that are all
well,
branded and
official.
everything.
Well, that was DJI's plan. There's not a whole lot of DJI stores.
No, there's
period.
only like 3 or 4 in the whole US or something, or 2.
Yeah,
I think.
I think that was because for the consumer level drones, they used the consumer level stores, the Best Buys and Target and Walmart and stuff like that. So
because they had outlets. Yep.
yeah, like I say, so in other words, they cut down on their overhead of owning brick and mortar by farming out to them. And then for the enterprise level, they had marketing deals where you could become a dealer or reseller. And that, like I say, DJI did it smart, because once you start building brick and mortar, now you're talking about rental space, like utility costs, and other employees that DJI will have to, bring under their umbrella. You farm out to other people, you just cut a deal. So okay, this is what we'll sell to you. This is what we tell you can sell it at this price, and you give us our money.
I would say that's true, but when you're using like other companies like Best Buy and stuff, people are driving by and all they see is Best Buy. So
Yeah,
I
but
think by having, they didn't have to, I don't think had to open 1,000 stores, but to open maybe a couple hundred around the country and actually put their name on the building and promote their products, they probably would have got a lot more people into it.
Well, like I say, you never know how something like this, a hobby type thing at one end, and then it's a enterprise business on the other end, like I say, what's your audience? You know
Or
what I'm
do
saying?
a co-op
like
with
just
Best
like
Buy.
Randy went to that hobby store, and they have a variety of stuff in the hobby store. They had RC cars, they had train sets there, they had all kind of
Or
crap.
if I was DJI, I would have done a co-op with Best Buy and said, look, let's set up an actual, and not all locations,
store within a
but
store.
a store within a store, and let's put our sign out next to yours that says in big
Oh no,
letters
Best
DJI.
Best Buy wasn't
You know
gonna
what
do
I'm
that.
saying? But
But
if
like I
you
say,
did
Best
some
Buy
kind of
might
co-op
do.
with them,
Yeah, Best Buy might have
Well-
done like they did with the audio equipment. They had a Magnolia section, Magnolia audio area in the store for all the so-called mid level to high end audio in Best Buys for several years. You know, and just like good old Circuit Cities do the same thing. They had a certain section that was like a store within a store. And like I said, you can go that route, but like I say, having brick and mortar is a big risk.
Yeah.
And that's why I said that, you know, a lot of these mom and pop people are going to get creamed because just paying rent, you know, utility costs, everything else every month, and then you're not making the sales that you normally would make.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they could have got a deal with Best
I
Buy
mean-
to put a nice big sign out front. and
Yeah,
say
I don't think they
official
would have got a
DJI
sign out
store.
front. I don't think they would have got a sign out front, but like I said, they could have had a DJI store within a store. Best Buy has done that before, but other major brands in the past. But like I say, drones is such a small market, dude.
It
Like I
is,
said-
but I think that they missed their opportunity to promote it a little bit more. Because, like,
Yeah.
if I didn't know nothing about drones and I drove by a Best Buy, how would I know there's drones in there? But if I drove by and it said DJI drone official seller or whatever,
Right.
then it
Right.
might be like, oh, they sell drones in there. Let me go in there and take a look.
Yeah.
I just think they didn't do enough marketing throughout the U.S. to really push their products
Yeah. Well,
like out to the
I don't
regular
know. Like I
public.
say, when I was first looking into drones and I was online researching everything else, I was pretty much sold on getting something from Unique. Because they were the big, tell you the truth, they were bigger than DJI at the time I was first looking at them.
Circuit City,
And-
yeah.
And Unique was even a smaller, well, they fell off the face of the earth at the time. And you would have had to order it straight from them. Just like Autel. Autel don't have no stores. There's no drone companies ever put out a regular brick and mortar store. DJI is the only one that one in Manhattan. And I think that's just because the guy put the money up to do it.
I think they have one in New York and Texas, right? An actual store.
Well, the one in New York
Branded.
is not actually a DJI store as far as DJI itself. I think the guy franchised it, made a deal with them to put the name up, and it's all on him.
Well, at the end of the day, anybody who looks at it's going to just think it's a DJI store, just like when
Right.
you franchise
Well-
a fast food place.
Right. So that's what I'm
You're
saying. That I
missing-
don't.
You're
Go ahead.
missing one slight thing. The reason DJI don't open brick and mortar stores is because there's been, over the last 20, 30 years, a tendency to just take, when you ban a company, you just take what's there. Literally, it's gone. So why would you get a brick and mortar store, fill it with stock if you run the risk of the government saying, nah, enough's enough, I'm off. You're off, you're out of here, and then you've lost it all.
We've got three. There's one in London, one in Birmingham, and one.
They're not DJI stores, they're what Dre just said, the franchises.
due to
Yeah, they're
Manchester.
authorized resellers. You saw me go into that DJI store that day.
No. There's a difference. If a store says Drone Nerds on the building and says official DJI reseller, then that's a business that's using the name, an established business. Now, if it says DJI store on the front and it looks like it's owned by DJI, but that's just a franchise.
Yeah,
But it's just like if
they're
I
an
bought a
authorized-
Wendy's.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't
The
call
way-
them an authorized dealer. You would just say that's a franchise store. It'd be
Well-
like me buying a McDonald's. It doesn't look any different than any other McDonald's.
Well, that's
wouldn't
how they
know it's a
term themselves
franchise.
over here.
But I'm saying you wouldn't
The
know
store-
it was a franchise. That was my
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, the store that I went into says authorized DJI reseller at the front.
I don't know why they're using
Because
those
that's the-
terms because it just doesn't make sense to me.
I
If you're a
don't know. Maybe
franchise,
it's
you're a
an
Well,
Australian
well, just
franchise.
thing.
because it don't make sense to you, don't mean that's not the way it is. Because that's usually the way it is.
Yeah.
It says you're an authorized
Yeah.
dealer.
No, I'm saying
Yeah,
if you're a franchise, you're a franchise. If you're
No,
a
if you're
company that's allowed to use the
There's a
name, that's
difference
different.
between being a dealer and a reseller over here. I'm only going by the Australian terminology.
Well, it's the same
Because we've
thing
got
here.
dealers over
You will
here.
have brick and mortars that might have other, like I said, a lot of these places, drone nerds or whatever, they may sell more than DJI. They
Yeah.
might sell Autel. They might sell Parrot or anything else. So when you're talking about being a DJI franchise store, you can only sell their stuff.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's the difference.
So, yeah,
Like
that's what I'm
if
saying.
you
That,
if
that's
you
the
drive
difference
up
right there.
on
So,
Drone Nerds building, it's going to say Drone Nerds. It's not going to say
Right.
DJI.
Yeah.
right. And it might
Yes.
say, it might say in a corner or in a store or a little sticker in the front window says, DJI authorized dealer.
But if
You know?
you're an
Yes.
actual branded DJI franchise,
Store like I went into, yeah.
there's no reason to put that in the window because you look
No.
like you're
No,
from the
because you
company.
got that big
That was
sign.
what
DJI
that was
at the
my
front.
point.
Yeah,
That was my
I hear
point.
what you're saying, Justin. I'm just saying that DJI, there's two ways you have a situation like that. DJI fronts the money and you pay them back and they get a cut. Just like you have 7-Elevens and other little convenience stores that are
Yeah, that'd be like
franchised out.
a D1 store.
They
Yeah.
they front you up, and like I said, the thing with that is they have like McDonald's, they have a set standard how everything has to be.
Right.
And you don't get no say so. Even UPS stores. If you don't upgrade that store to what they want to look like, you could lose your franchise.
Exactly.
You know, stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying, that there's different ways of these people becoming dealers or actual franchise owners and stuff. And I don't think that's the route DJI wanted to go. They were saying, we'll just let our stuff be sold through third party people and organizations and stuff. And that's why I say most of the consumer level drones that people buy, DJI, Amazon and Best Buy and B&H and Autorama and places like that. That's because those people know what they're looking for. They're enthusiasts. They're looking online and everything else. So they say, okay, let me go check these spots. Like you said, they could have had a bigger impact on the general community if they did have a actual DJI store where they drove by the street and said, oh, or went to a mall, perfect place. You get some mall space and you walk by, oh, it's a DJI store.
That's what my point is. I think you would get more attention from your local population by them driving by and seeing a store than you would online, because algorithms are designed online to feed you what you want to see. If you're not interested in drones, it's never going to show you anything.
An algorithm online is not the same as an algorithm in life. Look at Samsung.
That's my point.
Look at Samsung, right? Samsung started opening shitloads of Samsung stores over here. And then they realized, they've got their Samsung laptops, tablets, and phones. That's it. And people will go in there and they go, I'd like to buy a tablet. And they go, well, our cheapest one's 600 quid. And people walk away because they know they can go into Argos next door and get an Android tablet for 100 quid.
Same here.
And Samsung realized very quickly the only people that were going in there were people to have a look at their devices. No one ever bought from them. They never had contracts. So people were just walking in, looking at the stock, walking back out. They were paying all that money for electric and everything off. And they literally just closed all the stores down. There was no need for them to be there.
Same here.
Now, if I have a fault with my phone, because I'm classed as a top Samsung customer, if my phone goes faulty, I ring head office up and they go, right, the Samsung van will be in your car parking in an hour. And the van comes to me and fixes my phone. It's cheaper. No brick, no mortar, no business rates, no council tax, no nothing. And if they can't send the van out, they'll tell me where the nearest recommended dealer is. So that's probably why DJI haven't gone into brick and mortar in the US.
And Apple have got shops all over.
Yeah, but have you? Yeah, and also, have you ever been into an Apple store?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're always busy because they have these guys behind this desk called geniuses.
Yeah.
And they're the most thickest, stupidest college dropouts you could possibly imagine.
It's my phone, thank you very
Yeah.
much.
No. Your genius didn't. The guys out the back did. This genius guy, he's there to sell you a tablet. You want to buy this iPad? It does this, and this. Does the Samsung do that? Yes, it does. And more. Right, see you then. Bye. Fucking genius.
Like this Apple.
I'm dissing Apple. I'm not an Apple fanboy.
Yeah, Apple's predatory as hell anyway, dude. I can't stand Apple.
David, you're not even a Laura fanboy.
But the point is that Apple have a fandom where DJI, Samsung, and that they don't. If you're going to buy a drone, yeah, you're going to go for the better drone, whether it's DJI or one of the other brands.
I'm gonna go for a Temu drone.
Shout out, woman.
Why don't you think Samsung has a following?
It doesn't have a following because
It
doesn't
does
have
over
its own
here.
operating system. It doesn't. Samsung don't have a following. Android, because you could pick up any Android phone and use it as a Samsung user. Yeah. If you picked up an iPhone as a Samsung user, you're going to look at it and you'll be a bit confused for a while.
Hello.
That's just the operating system, though.
Yeah,
the,
but that's
the
what I'm
draws
saying.
the phones.
Apple
Up.
have everything.
Well, I
Apple
think
have
what
everything
David's saying
controlled.
is that people who don't get into the weeds, all they know is Android.
Exactly.
Like I said, you can have the same Android level on a Samsung, on a Nokia, on a whatever
Google,
other brands used to
Google
brands-
Pixel and all that.
Yeah, Google Pixel and all that kind of stuff. So then you're looking at how many other built-in features am I getting from Google Pixel or Samsung, because the Android level is going to be the same.
Where
Apple's is a different animal
they've
altogether.
They've locked their operating system to their
Right.
devices.
They have no competition. So if you're Apple 100%.
Exactly.
If you're Android, you get options who you want to play with.
TJ killed my pet.
I didn't kill. I think we both. I think
Yeah.
we both.
You
We
killed
both
my
did.
pet. I asked you to look after it for one day.
Don't worry, TJ's getting himself
Well,
a hamster.
I fed it a few times, and then I let him drink some water, and then like he would be full, and then I was like, all right, he's good. I'll go on about my day now.
TJ, it's a penguin. The last thing it needs is bloody water.
Yeah,
It needs
and like-
fish.
And to clear, that's a good example, Justin. Like I say, you have Apple stores because they have no competition, so it's like, hey, we're exclusive. But on the Samsung side, you look at their stuff at the AT&T stores, cellular, or what was it, T-Mobile stores, and all the other phone companies. You go see their products.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And depending on what carrier you like to go with, you might get a special deal. Apple, you got what they serving up to you. There is no options. There ain't no price comparison. It
Well,
is
there
what
is
it
over
is.
here. You can go to different stores over here with Apple, but only for Apple phones and maybe the odd iPad. But in general,
Well, I
if you
mean,
wanted
the
a
iPad is still Apple. I'm just saying
But,
it's
but
an
if you
Apple
wanted a
product.
Mac Mini or a Mac computer, or you have to go to the Apple stores, and that's the point. Apple have all their products. They have shitloads of products. They're all the same. They all do the same shit, right? But these fanboys will buy it just because it says Apple on it. Where Android doesn't, because Android's competing with Google OS. It's competing with, what's that one that Tizen that Samsung are bringing out. It's all, they're all the same, but they're all off brands of Android.
I get my apples out of my back garden.
You guys see what Apple Time to Fly put in the chat about the DJI store in New York.
Hey, Brenda.
David,
We've even got a DJI service centre now in Nottingham. Instead
Mhm.
to keep sending it to Holland.
I think it houses the
Yes,
The
but
nature
the
service
DJI
centre here.
Centre is a franchise.
It's in Nottingham.
You gotta be careful about Robin Hood.
I can say
Nothing,
your
huh?
stuff might get
Robin
ripped
Hood.
off by
Where
Robin
it
Hood.
comes from.
It's on Nottingham.
It was in Nottingham, but along the route,
That's not a fucking way
Robin
Dre
Hood
just
and Little
said that.
John hijacked the goods.
Where Robin of Locksley came from.
No.
yes.
Robin of Locksley.
I prefer Maid Marian's version.
Robin of
Would
Locksley.
you like a cup of coffee?
All right.
That's what I was saying, Justin, that, as much as I would like to be a reseller / dealer, I really take on all the risk because I'm the one that's putting up the brick and mortar. I'm the one that got to buy the stock from them. Then I'm on the hook to sell it to recoup my money because I've already given to DJI. So I got to make sure I might have money to pay rent or own the property itself. Got to pay utility costs, everything else. And then I got to deal with right now. If I was trying to get stuff like Drone Nerds and Drone Works and all those guys, I got to worry about fighting with customs and protection. But where's my orders at?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you do just drones, you're limiting your clientele. You're better off doing hobby
That's what I was
shop
always saying,
sale.
Mark, that when you're a mom and pop and those guys are especially in drones, they're not selling nothing else but drones. No matter right now, they might sell Autels, whatever, but when all those foreign made drones are being limited or not authorized to come into the country in the future, what do?
Helicopters, planes, and cars and boats. Anything
Memory cards and
anything remote control.
Yeah, I get that, but like I say, that's an even smaller market.
That dilutes it.
That's a smaller market.
It doesn't.
It might help you for a little while, but you're not going to survive off RC stuff because it's not growing as a business or even as a hobby.
Yeah, if anything, it's declining because a lot of hobby shops are closing.
Right, it's declining. I know over here it's declining because the one thing is there's no upside and there's no way to move up with RC planes or RC cars. They're not using RC planes in work environments or anything like that. They're not using RC cars.
Yeah, that's a pure hobby, 100%.
Like I say, it's just a pure hobby. So basically, you're relying upon the public interest. If the public interest ain't high, you're just treading water.
I was watching two different videos. One the other day, a hobby shop was closing up. I think it was, I can't remember what state it was. It was in one of the Midwest states. They had been open 50 years, 3 generations. They had ran that store, and they're now closing up next year. And it was a nice store. And then also, if you look in the RC plane here in the U.S. community, they'll tell you like all the guys that are in it are all in their 60s, and they're saying there's no younger people wanting to get into it anymore.
You got a point.
They're just not interested in it.
Not here.
I mean, even look
Everybody
at the
moves to
drone,
Australia.
and I'm saying this to be nice. Even look at the drone community. What's the average age range of most of the guys you know in the drone community? 50 or older, in their 50s or older, most of them.
Yep.
I don't know. There's quite a young market over here. Even for RC cars, there's a young market. The problem is they're doing away with the petrol cars, the petrol RC cars and petrol planes and stuff, and they're shutting you down the battery operated. And nobody wants to fucking go and keep changing the battery every fucking 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, I think over here, kids just aren't interested in it.
Yeah, over here is different. I also know
thing.
that over in the UK and other places, RC cars is where a lot of kids who are actually interested in racing get their start.
Yeah.
They go from RC cars to karting into Formula, whatever they want to go in from that level.
Yeah.
From there. So like I say,
there's a-
here in America, we don't have that progression. That's what I was saying about no upside. There is nothing else to go to once you get out of RC cars or what. In other words, there is no league, amateur leagues. There is no professional leagues like you have over in the UK and other places.
Oh,
And
Don't
if
have that
there
here in
is-
America.
oh,
Well,
no,
and
we-
if there is,
RC cars should be a lot more popular over in America because you've got the better terrain for them.
But
Yeah.
but they're not. They're just
Well,
not. They're, like I
I
said,
mean,
the kids are interested.
and even if there is any leagues, it's not like you're going to be out there making Formula 500 money.
oh,
You know, you have to
I've-
have money to be in it.
I've
Like you're not-
got the perfect example here. Oscar Piastri. He's a
Mhm.
Melbourne-born Formula One driver. He did exactly that. He went exactly that path. So,
Right.
we, you know,
Yeah, you
Australia
could tell
must
he
be
was
doing
driving
something
RC.
well.
Shit.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah,
Yeah,
He'll be
but
Formula One champion by the next 2 to 3 years.
yeah.
the
He
thing
should
is,
have. Yeah,
the thing is the
He should
things
be.
that kids are into these days aren't the same as what kids were into 30 years ago. Kids were into more outdoorsy stuff 30 years ago, where today everybody's living on computers.
Computers and cell
That's
phones.
the
Yep.
thing.
Wow, it's
Mhm.
more cell phones. Even
Exactly,
computer,
like JD said, the
computer
same thing.
market's dying.
They're just not
Hmm.
the physical thing anymore.
yeah.
They'd rather do an RC car and a VR headset than they would a fucking real life.
RC cars bring back memories.
They're lots of fun.
I remember
Yeah.
having to put the fuel in your little aeroplane and
Yep.
you
I
know,
remember that.
starting it up and praying that it didn't blow up in your hand.
Yeah, getting those glide
That it
plugs ready.
Bring back and slice your finger off.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing as well. Health and safety.
I mean, will
Oh,
RC
yes.
planes and RC cars always be around? Yes, probably. But it's going to be very, very tiny market. And then, you know, if one day, say one day RC cars just go viral and the younger generation says, oh, everybody wants that, then it will explode, but it's going to be a temporary explosion. Right? Because everything's temporary these days.
If
Every
RC
fad's
cars want to make
temporary.
a comeback, they need to make it run through your phone.
Mm,
Cameras on them, running through your phone.
Has to be-
Brenda says, JD, we
Has to be
adults do the
TikTok.
same thing.
yeah. It has
Well,
to get
you're-
popular in TikTok.
You live more in a digital world these days, and fads come and go as quick as they come, they go.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, if tomorrow drones just blew the fuck up on TikTok and YouTube, and everybody was all of a sudden all these big influencers are saying, buy these drones, buy these DJI drones, they would blow up overnight. But as quick as they blow up, they would fall off within a couple of months. DJI would see a huge billion-dollar surge, and then it would just right back down to normal. The younger generation is really what drives a lot of the popularity in the market. If they're not into it, nobody gives a shit. If they're into it, everybody wants to buy it. But unfortunately, things don't stick these days. As fast as they come, they go. I mean, look at fucking Labubu's.
Yeah.
That company made
don't get me started
billions
on
and
that shit.
billions in the course of what, about 6 month period, and now the
Yeah.
whole market for those have completely dropped off.
Mhm.
They were popular for about 6 months, and that was it.
Yeah.
They're
Still
still
popular
popular
over
because people
here.
are breaking in stores for those things and selling them again on eBay.
It was like Cabbage Patch dolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I heard that company actually was kind of going under a little bit because they're not doing the same production they were 6 months ago. And these Chinese
30s.
factories, it's easy
Yeah.
for them to spit this shit out. If they can get something popular online, they can tool up the factories, spit out shit for 6 months, and then off to the next product.
Yeah. What's the next thing?
So just like what you're saying right now, Justin, is the reason why it does not surprise me why DGI did not want to go into backing franchise stores and stuff like that, because Ray Kroc tricked all of his people by actually owning the real estate, and they would actually have to pay him money to have their franchise stores on his real estate.
Because I remember back when I was a kid, when there was some kind of new fad, whether it be yo-yos or whatever, you would get 2 or 3 years out of that fad before it would fall
Trading
off.
cards.
Right.
But now it's like every 2-3 months.
Yep.
You can't keep up with it.
Attention span is short. So if you hit it when it's hot, you get in and
Well,
get out.
it's how small the world is now because of the internet. It's moving at a nonstop fast pace.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. When you get into brick and mortar, you can't you don't want to be nonstop because you have a investment in a property. And that's what kills you, is the property investment. And if you're renting in it, or you're buying it, or you own it, that is the thing you have to be concerned with.
Shit, if DJI wanted to get in the hands of the younger generation, they put out a DJI simulator for mapping. I'm telling you, them simulator games, dude, people eat them up.
They already got simulators out for mapping.
I'm saying you make
software.
Oh no, what I'm saying is you make it kind of like farming simulator.
Oh, yeah. Like
Dude, people play those games. They're popular.
I know. I'm trying to think what was the old game my daughters used to play. It was kind of farming game, little small community, and you had to raise your crops and stuff.
You talking about Oregon Trail?
No, not Oregon Trail. It was something else. A little small. It used to be on like Nintendo or something else. Some kind of farming something. I think it might have been called farming, whatever. They already had those little kind of like Sim City type games.
Yeah, I remember it.
I'm saying like those. If DJI actually put an actual video game out where you had to do missions with the drones, it probably would. It'd probably be a good marketing.
I don't know. I can say flying mapping missions like watching paint dry, dude.
Yeah, but it's the same as farming. People look at the farming and mowing lawn simulators. Those things.
But yeah, they have accelerated time. In other words, the only way a flying mapping mission thing was if you're actually going from day one, it being nothing, and then you're flying missions as you see the whole process be built. Because in other words, this flying a mapping mission, dude, that's done.
Well, like I'm saying, but look at how people play fucking mowing lawns simulators.
Yeah.
Fucking farming simulators.
You have something that's growing out of control, you cut it, and then you got to manage it.
I mean, remember that farmer on Harold and Kumar go to Guantanamo Bay? He said, "How can you do farming not high? It's boring as shit."
Yeah. Say, like I was telling a young lady I was talking to yesterday, I said my biggest, I would say, thrill, what gets me fired up about what I do is the pre-flight planning. Go get in there, creating the map itself, and analyzing the terrain, everything else. What's going to give me the best finished product? And like I explained to her,
you're gonna choke.
I know, kid. Like I explained to her about, there might be situations where you have different elevation changes, so you got to know when to use terrain following, or it's going to be flat land, all this kind. It's just different things that I enjoy doing as an individual. Planning the pre-flight stuff, planning is what I get a kick out of it. Once I go out there, the drone does all the work.
I mean, you can take like another game, like look at like what David used to play, Euro Trucks all the time, American Truckers. You're literally just driving 90% of the time on a straight road. Like,
well, no, you still got to do your
deliveries.
Right, but it's not as extensive as a game as like open world games and stuff as far as what you can do in it. But people still play the fuck out of it. Those are really popular games.
Well, you're just upset because you couldn't get past the first lamppost.
I was having to drive on the wrong side of the damn road.
Oh shit!
Throwing my turning radius off. Hey, look, I give it to Matt. Look, I give it to Matt for driving 18-wheelers and coming over here and being on the complete opposite side of the road. He said I said, was that difficult to like kind of get used to that? And did it feel weird like turning the wrong direction from the other side of the road, you know? And he was like, a little bit. He goes, but I got used to it pretty quick. Because
Well,
I would be nervous enough
actually,
driving a
Justin-
car in another country.
Yeah, but Justin, there's a
That's
difference
opposite.
between driving
But
a
I-
car and driving an 18-wheeler.
Well, that's my
Right.
point.
If
I would
Matt
be
turns a corner, right, and he's on the wrong side of the road, I can guarantee you fuckers are going to go to the other side of the road very quickly.
well, like I'm saying is I would be nervous enough going to like Australia or England driving a car because it would throw me off being on the other side, right?
And
But driving an 18-wheeler, that's a whole different game, dude.
I had no problems whatsoever into driving in Europe.
Yeah, but if you've done it enough, you'd be used to switching back and forth though too.
Yeah.
I've never
Driving on the
drove
wrong
on
side.
I've never drove on the other side of the road unless I was,
Oh, yeah.
you know, spacing off looking at something, you know. I was never on the other side of the road.
The game I used to like playing, and they haven't brought it out since Windows XP, was Midtown Madness. Get behind the wheel of that double decker, go and crash a car, and then get chased by the police in a double decker bus, causing mayhem.
Sounds like Crazy Taxi.
I'm playing a simulator right now.
Oh yeah, simulator games are very popular, and some of them you'll look at them and you're like, that's fucking boring. People love it though.
The only good thing about Euro Trucks is they're not bringing out new ones; they're just expanding and improving the game. I mean, they're going to start bringing out more features of the trucking world where you have to check your truck, check its lights every day, and strap up your load and make sure your load's all.
So I'm waiting for bring out the brothel simulator.
Honestly, I wouldn't be
Actually,
surprised.
It's already out. Or it was on Steam, but it's been banned because of it's not kid friendly anymore.
And
Well,
that's
we
so
never
stupid because they were so big on a few games that were a little adult oriented, but then other games like GTA could take a hooker in the back alley and do some things for a couple dollars,
Yeah,
and they were
like
fine
I
with
said
that.
about Fortnite. Now you're not landing on Fortnite Island. You're landing on Jeffrey Epstein's island. Everything.
That's what I'm
Wait,
Nearly every
No.
fucking character they're bringing out lately
But-
is a
but
fucking kid related.
No.
this is the reason why it was banned was right. Maybe you remember because the credit card companies flipped out about it, right?
Yeah.
And it's like,
No.
where did the credit cards companies draw their line? Because I know they ain't cutting off fucking OnlyFans payments. They're not cutting off Pornhub's payments. But yet they draw the line in the sand on a couple video games on Steam. I'm like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? Like, I don't get why that one particular thing. And I'm thinking what it is some CEO's kid got caught playing it and it pissed him off. Up a Visa or something or MasterCard, you know? Because to me that makes no sense. You're taking payments from all these other anybody who's like religious would be like, that's the devil's business. You know what I'm saying?
That
Like Pornhub.
foosball.
Yeah, but they're taking all those payments from Pornhub and OnlyFans, but they draw the line in the sand on a few video
Hey,
games.
what's wrong with foosball?
That's
you-
the devil's game.
It's all right for a game.
Huh?
Foosball, the devil's game.
It's all right for a game.
You
to
don't know
have
the
in-game
reference, Dre.
payments,
Yeah.
and the kids are
I'm
using
confused,
the
Trey.
pen.
Sorry, I'm confused.
Waterboy, the movie.
Yeah,
Waterboy the movie.
Oh,
yeah,
oh.
that was a pretty funny movie.
yeah. The mom kept saying that foosball. That's the devil's game.
You gotta remember,
okay.
Dre.
Foosball's the devil.
He's
Foosball's
from
the devil.
He's from Portugal. You know, they only
Oh.
just got Baywatch there on TV.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
They haven't caught up yet. They're still in the 90s there.
I don't think so.
That was like an Euro trip when they're in Eastern Europe. He's like, yeah, we just got Baywatch on the TV. It's like 30 years later after the show's over.
You mean Pamela Henderson still looks the same?
No, she looks way different now that she went all natural. She refuses to wear makeup. And stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
But I mean, if that's what she wants to do, I give it to her.
Yeah.
As Hollywood, expects you to look perfect all the time. So
He hasn't died.
she's actually dating Liam Neeson now.
He hasn't died.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is she?
Or no, I guess she's not no more. Sarah said.
Yeah, because
She
she had
was.
her own show up there too, with their kids.
Her and Liam Neeson were fooling around there for a while. Because from the I think it was from
There you go.
the Naked,
Oh, it's in
was it the
Melbourne
Naked
now.
Naked
Gun set?
Gun.
Someone broke it.
Yeah, they met on the
He
Naked
died
Gun
age
set.
92. Yeah, one of our famous soap actors died overnight, and somebody posted it
That's a hoax.
as a kind of hoax, but not a hoax, trying to beat the family and everything in the news. All the news companies did loads of articles saying how it was a fake news and he's still alive and kicking, and now they all had to retract and say nope, he's definitely dead.
Who was that?
Charlie Slater off from EastEnders. His name was Derek Martin.
Okay.
Oh, that was like that fucking news agency over here. It was
Don't watch
years ago. There was a plane crash. It was, I think, like a Chinese or Japanese plane that crashed over here. It was like a cargo plane or something. And the news agency said that they had gotten these names from the FAA or the NTSB or whatever, but they were trolling names. And the lady read them
Oh,
out
yeah.
on live news, and it was like Wong Big Dong or something like that.
Yeah.
Long
Hey,
big gone.
Hey,
Made the news
TJ,
agency look like an
get yourself a
idiot.
chin wipe there, bud.
Oh, that's something on my
Yeah,
chin.
you look like you just left the truck stop.
Oh wow, that's going too far, Justin. The
Yeah, that
guy's
was
eating.
terrible.
Come on, the guy's eating. Come on.
Better hope Don don't come in here, Ed. He gonna chew you out. You don't have your ring light on.
Yep.
Oh, I know.
I just left the truck stop. That's funny.
Yeah,
Did he pay? Did he
most
pay good at
common-
least?
Say what?
Did he pay
Right.
good at least?
Did he taste good?
Don't get on me about saying the joke and then try to branch off of it, you dick.
Yeah, there's one
Oh,
thing that Tannoy people at sporting events keep getting caught out with is the blue Fiesta registration number NE14BJ.
Yeah.
you always know when they realize, right when they say BJ, they go, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yep.
Hey Joe, did you check on your rice and beans? You don't want to be burning it.
What did you say?
Did you check on your beans and rice?
No, I'm smelling it right now. I'm getting ready to go do it.
Oh,
It takes a
Smelling
lot
good.
to really
Later.
burn
Boy,
something in a
smelling
crock
good.
pot.
Catch you later,
See ya.
Justin.
yeah, bye, Justin. Have a good day at work. Have a good day.
Yep.
Back to
Bye-bye.
work.
See
He's
y'all
gonna
later.
be working for a living,
Bye.
Justin. Working for a living.
I can use these later on, but not.
Is Wedging Big coming on tonight?
No, not yet.
No, I'm not yet, but is he coming on at all?
I don't think so. I think we've, well, we're on a hiatus, but I don't know if it's going to continue. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay. I might go live just do a test of this new
Yeah,
mixer
why
board.
not? Go for it.
I see Joe's on pins and needles over there.
Do what? No, I'm putting the video I flew today. We got together. I'm doing what Paul does. we flew out at Manchac, Johnny and I today,
Mhm.
and it was about 16 to 22 mile per hour winds at surface. Yeah, we got up. It was about 35 miles an hour, about 50 feet, and that's where I stayed.
Yeah, I agree.
After
Say,
S.
what was
Yeah,
y'all
the
flying?
F3 Yeah, we both had the F3S. Never got a wind warning. Either one of us.
Yeah, but you stayed at 50 feet. You'd have got out there about 200 feet. You might be worried about where it's at.
Well, Johnny had it about 160.
Mm-hmm.
And he
Never
said he
got a
wasn't getting a
wind
win. He didn't get a wind warning up there either.
Wow.
Well,
But
what
the
drone
ironic,
was Johnny flying?
uh,
Was he flying? Was he flying the Ne? Were both of y'all flying the Neos or?
we were both flying the A3S. That's what we should said.
Oh,
Yeah,
I missed that part. I missed that part.
I know
DJ.
you did.
DJ, take your fingers out of your ears and eat.
But Dre, what the best part about Manchac Pass is that train track, right?
Uh-huh.
It's a big waterway going between Lake Maurepas and Lake Pontchartrain. So they got Interstate 55 right there, and then they got 51, Highway 51, two bridges now. Highway 51 bridge is close to the tracks, so you got to pay attention because it's about you got to be at least 100 feet around there, or be really paying attention because you'll be level with the highway. You know, so I was sitting at about 60 feet, but I wasn't pulling back that far. So I knew I've flown it so many times now. I know where it's at,
Yeah.
and I know where to stay with. I don't do any zooms or anything, so I know where to stay with it. Stay right in the middle of that area, and you're good. You're good to go. I didn't want to go any higher. I wanted to get a better view of the trains. But the ironic part about it, we got the times the trains leave Hammond, and the times the trains leave New Orleans, right?
Okay.
And Johnny said to me, he said, where they going to meet at? I said, because they're both about the same pace right now. I said, I know they're both on time. I've never seen that in my life. And I said, it takes about 17 minutes from Hammond to get to the bridge. And I said, from New Orleans, it takes about 45 minutes.
Hmm.
And they were running about the same time, right? So the one from Hammond was coming. I said, it's got to be coming. You can see it from a distance, see the light. And I said, it's coming now, like that. So as I turned with it, followed it down the track, did the thing, came back, took like another shot at the bridge just to get a little orbit of the bridge, just to add something else to it before the next train. And Johnny and my son calls me. I'm talking to him on the phone. I'm only on second shot. Johnny says, I could hear it coming. And I said, I haven't heard the horn, the hitting the horns yet, because when they hit the horns, there's two tracks they got to pass by. They got to hit the horns, but that's behind us, right? About that time, I heard the first one, and that gives you about a minute and a half. So I was doing the orbit. I stopped the orbit. I'm talking to my son. I'm good. I know what I'm doing, and I bring the orbit back, bring it out of the orbit. You know, and I stop the clip, bring it out of the orbit, do another clip going towards the train, get my next little clip, little 10-second, 15-second clip, but I could see it coming. And then I caught the train and followed the train back. So within about a 3-minute period, 3.5-minute period, both trains passed that same point. So with one battery, we got both trains, we got the two boats, we got the bridge going up and all of that, and I still had 35%. So that was pretty good. That was a pretty good flight.
Heck yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's looking good. And I did fly the Neo 2. If Lance is listening, it started up perfect again. I don't know why. You know, so it started up perfect. So but we were flying it in a little, it's called Lake Maurepas Sunset Park. And that little park right there is like picnic tables with about 3 little overheads for them. But they planted about 20 little freaking trees in there now. So you got these sticks coming straight up out the air, out the ground into the air. And all it is like a branch with no leaves or anything on it. So it's like 16 little poles out there. So I was flying low in between the poles, doing serpentines and stuff like this. And I got me about a 3-minute one of that one. But that was pretty cool. But it was windy and it was getting cold. And it felt like the wind was picking up. And that's what we said when we finished flying. And Johnny looked at me and said, I know the wind's picking up. I said, yeah, I can feel the difference. Now, we were only out there for maybe about an hour and 15 minutes.
Do y'all go out for breakfast after you get done flying too? Do y'all like go out and get something to eat?
This was at 2:00.
Oh,
Lunch.
We went late. Sometimes
gotcha.
sometimes if we go to around like the riverfront, we'll go eat in one of the little restaurants right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we ate it that one day. It's a little it's something faux like this. So we went in there and we ate there, and then there's another one down the street that's a good seafood restaurant. Oh Lord help me, That place,
Seafood.
yeah, it's $18.99. Last time we went in there, it was $18.99. You got a half a po' boy, any kind of way you want it. They got 6 po' boys you could choose from. Seafood po'
Oh,
boys.
nice.
And then and you got with it it was crab bisque soup and something else. Can't remember, it was something else. Might have got a salad.
Oh,
But
okay.
for like $17.99. Oh, that crab bisque soup, I could just eat that and be happy. It tasted so good. Same thing with that little shop that we had at one. We ate the one. Now I paid for Johnny on that one. It was like, I think they were $17.99, but he paid for the other one. That sucker I think was $20 a piece. You know, but it was like it was good. We had the chicken. We had almost too much to eat. It came with the soup, the rice on the side, the chicken.
that's
It was an Oriental type of chicken.
That's a lot of food.
Oh, it was a lot of food. That sucker, that plate was like this big, full. That one
Wow.
place. I want to go back over there. I want to try the pork, the Japanese pork.
Dominic, you're not on a cruise ship right now, are you?
No, but can you work out where I am?
Doesn't
Can
look
you
like
work out those
But yeah,
areas?
It looked like it for a moment. I was like,
yeah,
wait a
that
minute.
circle behind there.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
He's
He's
at
on
that
the
clock
Titanic.
again, right? That's that clock again, right? Or
Oh, the
DJI store.
DJI store. There you go.
DJI store.
Oh,
store.
That's
We're
where I
showing
am.
off.
He's
We're
at
showing
the
off.
I just
That
have to
sound-
walk past it.
Dominic, that sounded so much like, can you tell what it is yet?
Yeah. It just no, it just looks that way. You know, this is that place again.
Oh yeah.
I have to walk through that where I need to go. I'm near that clock, yes.
That's the one with the clock, right?
Yep, I'm the one with the clock.
Yeah, see?
In 10 minutes it goes off.
Yeah, and Dominic, you know why Mudball's not here, right? Because
Why?
I cooked red beans and rice with all the ingredients from scratch.
Yeah.
So he's intimidated.
Yeah.
I did 2 pounds of red beans. Got 2 pounds of red beans in that pot. And I got so much ham you can't see the red beans.
Oh, okay.
So I can't, I mean, it smells so good right now. It's got about another 20 minutes of them eating.
What's it doing? Simmering now or?
Well, it's in a pressure cooker. I'm letting it automatic. I'm just letting it naturally disperse.
Okay.
I don't want to open it up, but it's keeping it. It's going to warm it up. I'll leave it in there for an hour. It stay warm. But the rice is finished, so I'll get me some rice and get me some of that, and then throw some jalapenos on it. Watch out. A little hot sauce.
That's story repeat time.
Yeah, all I ate all day was about 3 slices of ham that were the size of a little pistolet bun, about this big, and made it like a little ham sandwich. That's all I've eaten. I didn't eat any breakfast. Had a cup of coffee this morning. Had some water. That's it. That's why I keep losing weight. But I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry. You know.
I hate that. I'll be like sitting there and be like, man, I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry. Because you get bored. It's like, man, I want to just eat just because I'm hungry, but I'm not.
That's what happened to me. Because tomorrow I got to take that shot to curb the appetite, so it's wearing off. You see.
Yeah.
So it's at that point where I feel like just chowing down, going like the Five Guys and just ordering 3 things. You know.
Yeah, Five Guys is pretty good. That's pretty good.
You know, going or running by McDonald's and getting 3 double cheeseburgers. That'll be good right now. That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
But I know that's not a good way to go, so I'm not going to do it. I actually on the way,
I've had a
like I
double
said,
cheeseburger from McDonald's in God knows how long.
that used to be my go-to before the games. I get a double cheeseburger and a fry before every game, and I'd eat it before I go out on the field, so I'm not hungry during the game.
Yeah.
And that didn't help, you know.
Well, Joe, it sounds like you go to a McDonald's in the UK then, because we only get 1 fry. Getting less and less.
Yeah. We get the freedom fries over here. That's a little bit better.
Yeah, freedom fries.
Yeah. But Johnny said that I told him I had the red beans and rice going, and he said that Matt was cooking chili I was almost gonna push myself into going over there to eat. I said, "Yeah, I'm coming over to eat with y'all." He just said, "Come on," you know. And then I had chili on my mind all the way home. I almost stopped at Wendy's to get a Wendy's chili.
I
Yeah,
haven't
and I
cooked
said,
myself a chili for ages. I must get round to doing one.
yeah. Then now I get mud ball on watch. Then I said, well, I got that can of Campbell's chunky soup chicken chili mac. I could open that.
Mark, do you have a Sainsbury's
Now
near
he'll
you?
come on.
You what?
Do you have a Sainsbury's near you?
Who?
Halfway between here and that. Well, just before I get to Ashton, yeah.
Well, go to Sainsbury's, go to the fruit and veg section. They have little packs. They do a curry, a Colma, a tikka, Spanish stew, and the chili packs, and it gives you all the ingredients to make a proper chili.
Oh, I
There you
don't
go.
to do that. I know how to make chili.
For chili, then there's proper tea and proper chili.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it gives you all the ingredients, and you just go and buy extras to bulk it up.
I need to make a video of that.
You've got a
Mincemeat, onions, tomatoes, kidney
Mincemeat.
beans.
Yeah, to make it a meat one.
Yeah, but
Well, if you stop.
chili's not supposed to have.
You
meat.
need meat, hamburger meat,
Some chili oil,
some
No,
beef
it's not.
meat.
some sriracha,
Here you go. Get some popcorn ready.
and then what's it? Coleman's chili spice mix.
Mm.
Here you go,
Extra
Dominic.
Always,
You're putting a lot of pepper in it, right?
and then another couple of spoonfuls of chili powder
And then more chili powder.
to make
Yeah.
sure it's hot.
Yeah.
Proper chilies in it. Carolina Reapers.
Hey, Dominic, you're gonna like this. They got a new restaurant opened over by Johnny.
Mhm.
Just opened. It's called don't it's called the Louisiana Buffet or something like this. And it's all you can eat, right? They're showing it and what it is. I mean, they've got all the Japanese, Chinese type of stuff. You get sushi, you get all the stuff like that. But then you can go to the boiled Louisiana shrimp. You can get the crawfish with the corn and the potatoes and just like that. You can get boiled crabs. That's all seasoned Louisiana style and all of this. And it goes down raw oysters on a half shell. All of this, all you can eat, right?
Dude,
For
I
seniors?
love those kind of places, like a buffet where it's like all you can eat.
Yeah,
It's like,
this is brand new, 13,000 square feet, right?
yeah.
2 o'clock to 3:30, $9.99 for anybody over 65.
Well, that's a good deal. That sounds like a
I'm
good
gonna have
deal.
to take me a ride, you know. And then at nighttime, because it's normally I think it's $14.99. They give it to you for $9.99, and then at nighttime it's like 20 something dollars, and at night and it's $19.99 for nighttime. But it's seniors from 3:31 to 5 p.m. $11.99. So you only lose $2 in a deal. But I told Johnny, I said one of these days we're going over there. And I said I'm going to eat. I said I'm not going to eat anything, and I'm gonna eat my full that day. I just want to go in there and get the boiled shrimp and stuff like that and eat it. You know, and some of the, maybe a little Chinese type of food.
Just go in there, give them your $20, and just clear everything off. Just pick all the main burritos up and everything, and just walk out with them. If they say
Yeah.
what you're doing, just say it's anything all I can eat.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish you could take stuff out, you know.
They've actually our local all you can eat place. They've restricted you now to 2 hours, but they will let you take up what they call a doggy bag.
Oh,
Oh,
not here.
okay.
No, not here.
Wouldn't that be great?
We've got a pub near us where
Some red beans.
That's
the
all they-
Caribbean guy is in the kitchen, and they do Caribbean food every day. Once a month, they do a Caribbean all-you-can-eat buffet.
Oh, nice.
With the goat curry, jerk chicken, prawns, and all the rest. Rice and peas.
Right,
Rice
that's
and
Laura gone for a
peas.
while.
Was that David talking?
Yes, Laura just because Mark just said jerk chicken. Laura said, "Why would you want to jerk a chicken?"
That'd be like having a jerk TJ.
Not,
I don't know.
not forgetting the peppered steak.
On the front, is it on the bomb shape?
That's funny. That's funny.
Cooked chicken.
That's pretty good. That's
David,
pretty
your
good.
volume is very
Why
low.
would you want to jerk a chicken? That's funny. That's pretty
Right.
good.
Any better?
Bit more.
Now?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, we could hear you now.
Was that funny, TJ?
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That's pretty good.
I thought you, whoa. I thought you said it was better. Now you can hear Laura. I'm going to have to turn it back the other way.
That's pretty funny.
Mhm.
You were like that. Soon as
TJ killed my pet.
I
Get
think
over it.
we both killed it.
No, TJ, I was ill. You were supposed to look after it for one day.
Hey, I did. I fed it and I let it have some water and I gave it a little a roll or whatever. I gave him a roll. I fed him some pizza.
It's a penguin. You're not supposed to give it pizza and rolls. You're supposed to give it fish.
It likes
Well, those were the only options I had.
because he doesn't play the games with it. Turn coins.
And then he left us a note saying that he was gonna go find some other people to take care of
That's the
him.
second time he's left us that night. That's my best
I'm
bet.
Find some
Maybe
more
you should
people
both
that
just
were
take a hint. Childcare is not for you guys.
Judy is funny. Joe feels like having 5 guys. Heard it here first.
Feels a bit greedy having 5 guys.
Melbourne Central Station.
Why won't this fucking there we go. No.
It's your call. Exchanging.
Is Laura's niece at your house, David?
What's that?
Is Laura's niece over at your house or something?
No.
No, they fuck.
Oh.
Brenda says hello.
Hi, Brenda. We need to get the other thing out.
She needs to look like that. She needs to.
Say what?
Is she
Ed, Laura's tombstone came out okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because in Fortnite she keeps when we play as a team, every time somebody gets killed and there's a crown, you just see her go, "Ooh, shiny," and then she runs off and gets killed trying to get the crown. So I made her a little tombstone with Fortnite logo on it, and it says, "Ooh, shiny."
Shiny.
Nice.
That's funny.
These are songs that I have.
Which one? Honey, honey.
Don't start because it gets stuck again. Might do some more by diamond. People waiting.
Leo, Leo, Leo.
Oh.
Laura.
Ed, see if you can get Laura to do what you do.
What?
With the
Oh,
finger.
no, she has to be live. She has to be on camera though.
EJ, you missed my live stream today.
I know. I'm sorry. I was at
I,
work.
I fell asleep.
Lazy git, you only just got up.
Yeah, I know. I got up. I fed the cats, and then sat down, saw the message, and went, "Okay, I'll just fire the computer up," and I just fell asleep.
Yeah.
Woke
No,
up about an hour later.
You saw the message and went, "Fuck it. Why bother turning the computer on? I just got to sleep anyway."
No, I just went to turn the computer on, sat down, and just snoozed for an hour.
Just dozed right off into La La Land.
Yeah.
I sat there doing my diamond dart. That only Ed got correct of what I was doing.
Yeah, only me got it right.
What? Crop cheating.
No, I was doing diamond art.
Do you do diamond art, Laura?
Yeah.
Oh God. No.
What the is diamond?
I
Did
mean,
you find
diamond art is okay, but then it's like, God, I'm kind of bored doing this.
Laura? Did you find the one that you lost?
Is that when your friend Diamond paints a picture?
She's not a friend.
They don't talk to each other anymore. Move on.
Oh. What's happened?
Suck a dick.
Really?
Yes, really.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. That doesn't sound good.
Laura, did you find the piece that you were missing?
No,
Oh,
I haven't looked for it either.
Are you missing a piece from their like diamond art thing?
No, something that holds my diamond art down.
Where'd Paul go now?
probably feed the squirrels.
Yeah, probably.
It's getting dark, so you have to feed them. It's their
Yeah.
supper time.
Yeah.
You guys getting bored? You ready to call it?
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh, we were waiting on you to come back.
Well, I had to let Boone out, and it's colder than hell outside right now.
Oh, I bet it is.
It's
What-
windy and it's only 22 degrees.
I was gonna guess. I bet it was like 20-something degrees out there.
It's 22 degrees. Yeah, you're right.
That's bloody warm, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloody warm.
I was going to say.
Yes. Yeah. He meant he did mean Fahrenheit, but even at Fahrenheit, that's bloody warm.
No,
We had
he's right.
we had minus 19.5 the other day.
Oh, we only got down to -7.
You didn't get 19 minus
He's-
19.5
Yes.
Fahrenheit.
No, he's right.
No,
It is
Celsius.
22. But mine's got a C in it.
Oh, look at what Joe's got.
What does Joe got?
Yay.
Hold on, let him talk. Joe, come to the big picture.
Why has he got Oreos with biscuit?
Joe, your mic is off. Oh, that looks good, bro.
That looks nice.
That looks disgusting.
Damn.
He just went out and shook a tree, didn't he, and collected all the leaves up.
Your mic is off. Your mic is off, Joe.
That's what kind of beans is that?
Red beans, red kidney beans and rice with all the different Cajun seasons. A lot of ham in it and jalapenos on the side. And hot sauce all
That's
over the
what I
top.
thought those green things were jalapenos.
You can't have jalapenos on the side. You got to have jalapenos on a stick.
Yeah, they're good.
Jose jalapeno on a stick.
Yep, they're good.
Enjoy it.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Vegetable blender.
It's really the only thing I'm really eating all day. Man, I gave the dogs about 5 beans, a couple little pieces of ham, and some rice, and I mixed it up and put it in there, and they're all in there eating right now. They're happy.
They're a happy
Look at that.
little bunch of critters, huh?
And the beans are perfect.
So soon. Take that.
You got that little, they're not soft. When you bite into it, you got that little pop first, then it goes real soft.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I keep telling you, I like to carry it.
And you know, they'll be better tomorrow after they sleep a day.
Laura got on. Sounds like there's like a bunch of people at y'all's
No,
house,
it's
but-
Dominic.
No, that's Dominic.
Dominic is having a meeting with all his women.
He wishes.
Yeah, TJ, don't blame Laura.
well, I don't know. I just heard like a bunch of noise. Like, what the heck?
Dominic, just so you know, you're muted, right? Okay.
Dominic finished.
Yeah, he just muted when we talked about him. I thought TJ was gonna say, "Shut up, Laura."
Shut up, Joe.
Who just left?
Dre.
Right.
Oh, Dre.
Bye, Dre.
Bye, Dre.
I didn't even know Dre
Thanks
was-
for being here, Dre.
I thought Andrew was here.
Ed looks like he's getting tired too.
Oh, I'm good.
Well, we're good.
Okay.
You're tired, Paul. You're the only one tired.
I'm good.
We're good.
I'm having my busy. I'm good.
Well, you can tell when TJ gets tired though. He starts flipping his finger.
Oh, he was funny yesterday. He was funny at on Justin's live yesterday. He was falling asleep in his chair. Justin had to tell him, "Go to bed." Oh, okay.
That's pretty funny.
He's sitting. This was him. He was sitting there. He's like this. No one like. He was like this.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty good.
Justin's like, "Wake up, TJ." Oh, okay.
I was dozing off yesterday. That was pretty funny. That's funny.
Go to bed. Okay.
Okay. That's funny.
What drones you have, TJ?
Bye.
What drones do you have?
Oh, I got the Air 2S, the Neo, the Mini 2, and the Avata.
Okay,
I want to get the Neo number 2, but
that's the one you need. You need the Neo too.
I know that's why.
Yeah.
That's what I want to, TJ. That one and the Mini 4.
oh, there you go.
Buy one, straight get it.
If anybody down there has a Mini 4, let me know.
Yeah, I've got the Mini 4. I want to get a Mini 5.
Here we're not. Well, I shouldn't say we're not allowed to fly the Mini 5. We're allowed to fly, but it's overweight, so it goes against our rules.
Why?
What's that?
It's got the C classification, which
Oh, I
means,
was.
which means that it can still be flown as a sub 250 drone.
Oh, I was told this weighs more, so it's.
Yeah, by about 1 gram. I think it's 251 or 252. But
I'm just going by the law.
classification for under 250 grams. So it is classed as a sub 250 gram drone.
Look at that, TJ. That's one big chunk of ham.
Yum.
I got chunks like that all through the thing.
Damn, that's pretty good. What kind of rice is it? Basmati rice or what kind of rice is it?
Just white rice.
No.
It's all white, unless you get brown
Oh,
rice.
it's all white. It's all white.
White rice. Just long grain.
Long
Nothing else.
Mm,
Nothing special. Walmart brand cheapest.
Oh, there you go.
Because it works the same as the other one. Tastes the same.
Yeah.
Those will be my new purchase. Will be
It
the
actually doesn't taste the same as basmati.
it will be the Mini 4 and the Neo 2. Because I got the remote for it, so anyway, I just need the drone.
Let's see.
I'll be good and gassed up by tomorrow.
And then you put saffron in it and cumin and make yourself pilau rice.
Yeah, that'd be good.
The Neo 1.
Got so many hot peppers in there to make my nose run red.
Well, I wouldn't use saffron, use turmeric, but saffron's too fucking expensive.
Got my nose running, TJ.
That's got your nose running.
So
Yeah,
you
all
better
the
go
hot
catch.
peppers.
You better go catch it before it gets too far.
Better catch it before it runs away.
Well, that's some damn good. I wish I could give all of y'all a plate of this.
No,
I
you're
know.
all right.
You making me hungry.
This is every Monday in Louisiana. It's a special red beans and rice. Johnny said, "What are you making red beans today for?" I said, "Because I don't feel like making them tomorrow."
Yep.
I've had that ham bone sitting in the refrigerator in the same pot that I do the pressure cooker pot. Been in that pot now for about 6 days. I said, nice and cold in the back where it could almost freeze. And I said, I want to use it before I forget about it back there, and it's no good.
Mondays used to be chicken and chips night to use up what was left of the chicken from the roast on Sunday.
Well, yeah, that's a good thing.
Best
My
Buy's
problem
got the Neo 2 Flymore for $700.
Who has it?
Best Buy. It looks
700?
good. On
Really?
Yeah, the Mini 4 went in price when the Mini 5 came out. The Mini 5 is now the same price that the Mini 4 was when it came out.
Yeah, see?
Oh,
Yeah, they actually, you could find them again. You can look for them. Who has it? I think Adorama camera for $5.99 has the Flymore with the goggles and the motion control. That's not a bad thing.
Oh, you're talking about the Neo 2 now.
Right. Yeah, Johnny said he was thinking about buying another one, keeping the drone and the batteries and selling the controllers.
I've already got the goggles and the motion controller with the Neo 1.
Right.
So I would just get the Flymore Neo 2 with the RCN3 because I've also got 2 RC2s. So,
right.
And I think that worked out about £350.
On the Canadian Amazon, it's $7.59. The Flymore coming with the goggles and 3.
I think it's 500 and something, 530, 540 in the UK for that.
The Flymore combo is $5.49 with the remote and the 2 batteries and the antenna.
I got the Neo 1 with the motion controller, the 3 batteries, and the goggles N3 for, I think it was, because I got it as an open box, even though all that was open was the cellophane had been taken off the box. All of the all the plastic bags inside it was still sealed. And
that's a good deal.
I think I paid £278 for it.
What was Lloyd talking about? It was the Mini 3 or Mini 3 Pro. He saw it for $200.
Yeah, the Mini 3. It was just drone
Mini
one,
3.
drone one battery and RCN two, I think.
Yeah, I got off Uncle Bill's last night, went right on Justin's, and I was up there
Yeah,
till
I
about
didn't
11:30.
realize Justin went for 6 hours. I would have jumped on as well. So I would have gone to the supermarket when I came home. I didn't realize Justin was still on.
Yeah,
He
Mudball
was
was
on the
on.
same. He was on the same time Uncle Bill was.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
stayed on for like 6 hours.
He
Yeah,
stayed on for 3 more hours.
I
I
only,
didn't realize that.
I only stayed on Uncle Bill's for 2 hours and I was
Yeah,
knackered.
you went. Yeah, you fell asleep.
I even went before Art did.
Mm. Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you dropped about 2 hours in.
Yeah.
As I said,
I
I
was
wanted
in
to go to
the-
the supermarket.
Yeah.
I went to the supermarket, got home. I thought, oh yeah, just Justin would have finished, and then checked later. He went for 6 hours, which that's 2 hours. That's at least 2 more hours.
Yeah, he said for about the last couple of hours it was Dim and Sean.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I
So
went
that-
back and watched that last little bit.
About 3 o'clock in the morning, so that'd have been 8 o'clock in the morning for me.
Mm. Yeah, you could have had enough time to have a sleep and get up and have a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was 6:15. It would have been 6:15 my time, which was
Yeah.
just after dinner. I thought, oh, I got nothing to watch because Landman, the episode of Landman didn't drop.
Didn't it?
I gotta check that out. You keep
It dropped
talking, I'm
later.
like, man, I need to watch that.
It dropped, yeah, because I wanted to. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get home, watch Landman, and Landman didn't drop until later, which I eventually watched. And they're in Louisiana at the moment.
There you go.
Yep. I won't spoil anything, but yeah. They're in they said Louisiana Bayou.
Spoiler alert.
They got another playoff game tonight?
Yeah, there's another one
Think so,
following
yeah.
this.
Yeah, I watched the episode where
8:30, I think, Joe.
the
Yeah, I
son
see that.
proposed.
That's the week
It's just
before.
football night in America.
I'm not sure whether that was last week's or the week before's.
No, it's last week's, the 3rd or 4th of January. There's one
Right.
just dropped this morning, my
So-
time.
I haven't watched today's yet.
That's episode 9.
Yeah.
And they're they're
No.
setting it up. The
It's
thing is that,
the one where he proposed was episode 7.
okay, you haven't seen 8.
Who he
then.
proposed to?
Hey?
He proposed to that woman he'd been giving a hard time to?
Yeah, the one, the widow of the guy that he went on the first gang with.
Mm. The girl works at the bar.
Well, she works
The-
at the bar now.
The
Got a big-
Latino, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all Latino.
Yeah. And from what I see, they're going to set it up for one hell of a cliffhanger. And that's going to give me the shits.
Give him shit.
Because you're going to have to.
It's a good pile of shit.
I know. But, they're gonna leave it really open, and we've got to wait till something like September.
Yeah, and mess you up.
That's funny.
TJ, Brenda's talking to you, TJ.
After
I'm
next
just talking
week,
to you, TJ.
after next week, we're gonna have to wait till September for it.
TJ wants,
Yes.
Brenda wants to know how Jim is doing. Have you talked to him?
I think last time he texted me, his dad. What did he say?
His dad had a stroke or something, didn't he?
Yeah, had a stroke. That's what it was.
Well, I'll tell you,
Sorry to
TJ,
hear
if you'd
that.
have said, I think the last time he said his dad died, he said that, I'd have slapped you that time.
No, because he texted me and said his dad had a stroke. That's what it was.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's sad. I'm sorry to hear it too.
Yeah, so he's got that on his plate. Yeah, Brenda, if you have
First down.
Jim's number, you might want to reach out to him and see how he's doing.
I don't even know what my
Time.
schedule is next week. I haven't been paying attention to it. I gotta look. I might have a game tomorrow night and I don't even know about it.
Everybody be like, where's Joe at? Isn't he supposed to be here by now?
Who are you talking about? Oh, you mean for the games?
Yeah.
Well, listen to this. The next boys basketball game I gotta deal with is the 21st of January.
Oh.
That's the next time they're home. That's all I'm worried about, the homes. Gotta see where they're playing away. See the girls. I know the girls are playing home a couple of times by then.
Johnny's like food at that place.
But at that restaurant?
I think so, yeah, the one that you was talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, the 13th. This Tuesday. Tuesday I got a game. And Friday I got a game. Girls. Tuesday, Friday, Wednesday night. 3 games this week.
Off with his head.
A doctor's appointment this week too. I think the 15th. I don't know who the hell the doctor I'm going to. I gotta check that out. I'm gonna have a busy week.
Sucks to be you.
I'm getting paid. I'm at the point where I'm getting full.
Mm-hmm.
I got about a third of this plate left, and I am not gonna stop eating it.
Save
need
the rest
something
for
for dinner.
Save the rest for a midnight snack or something.
Yeah, or leave
I'd
it
rather
for
I'd
tomorrow's
rather
lunch.
eat it. I'd rather eat it now. I got enough for 3 or 4 weeks of lunch in there.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
So I said I cooked that big 10-quart pressure cooker, 2 pounds of beans. That thing, I didn't even make a dent in what I have in there. I'll eat it again tomorrow for lunch. Then I'll probably be beaned out. But then I'll be beaned out. I won't want to. Yeah, I won't want to do a third meal of it.
It's all beaned out.
So I'll take, it's like tomorrow, I'll get in there and I'll start packaging it all up and freezing it and layering it in there. I think what I'm going to do also, I may take the turkey out. I've got the whole turkey there, let it thaw out and cook that next weekend. And then separate that thing out and package it all up. That way I've got nothing but freezer bags, sealed meals.
Paul, put Joe in touch with your Meals on Wheels guys.
Well, all you have to do, he's got Meals on Wheels out there. You just, whatever the whoever's in charge of seniors in your state.
No, he wants me to supply him.
No, they actually cook it and bring it.
Phone crash when trying to ring your phone.
Yeah. To be honest,
I do
I thought
know-
Meals
I
on
know
Wheels
they
in the
have 'em.
US was more roadkill. Your meals on your wheel.
Meals on your wheel. That right there is funny right there.
Hey, Johnny, how'd that chili come out? Because this red beans came out real good.
God, I had another cut. Oh,
It's gonna be
sweet.
another one going down to the wire. Gonna be probably San Francisco winning at the end.
What's the score?
19-17,
19.
and San Francisco's on a 10-yard line, first and goal. 3 minutes left.
Oh, they're gonna win.
They're on the 3-yard line. Second and goal. All they need is a field goal. Man, that was a dart. Man, he threw that bullet.
Yeah, that was a bullet, wasn't it?
That sucker wasn't higher than 3 feet off the ground for 15 yards.
Spinning like a
came
son
back-
of a bitch too.
Yeah, he let that sucker go. That sucker, like I said, was 3 feet off the ground, 15 yards, stayed right where it was. It happened to me in junior high school. We were playing in Tulane Stadium practicing, and it was a big special deal with Tulane University. And the quarterback, Steve Foley for Tulane, threw one over the middle, and I was right there so I could pick it. When I caught it, knocked me down on my back.
Oh, wow.
I caught it, but it knocked me on my back. I've never in my life had anything that hard thrown at me. He actually come running over to see if I was okay. And then he had like I said, I was in 8th grade, and he says, "Are you okay, little man?" That pissed me off. I was catching my breath, and I said, "I caught your ball."
San Francisco just got a touchdown, Joe.
There you go.
Well, I'm gonna jump off here and go clean up
Yeah.
some dinner.
Okay,
You
yeah,
want them all?
I think it's time to say goodbye to all our company.
Before you
Oh
go,
Lord.
Joe,
Tomorrow's
What?
another day.
I've got I'm doing another print now of a cockatiel, and he's
Okay.
eight beds in size.
Oh Lord. That's too much.
Do you work tomorrow, TJ?
No, I'm off tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Joe,
Yeah.
the
Yep.
extra point, he missed it.
Oh Lord.
See everybody in the morning.
They still got a 4-point lead.
Yeah.
Bye, TJ.
TJ, TJ. No,
He going. He going.
I want to turn to shut up.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in. We'll see all of you again